Okay, we're good. Mic, phone charging, water. Give me one more second. Yo, what up, Pixel? What up, what up, what up? Pacers are currently up 2-0. Sorry, that's why we're late. I was watching the Pacers game, and they're currently up 2-0 on their way to possibly the NBA Finals. And I've never had this happiness as a sports fan before. It feels weird. Well, let me make sure the videos and stuff. Yeah, I buy YouTube like studios and Twitch studios up just in case I need to use them for anything. But if I keep the videos on, they lag. Currently on day 6 of your Unicorn World. Okay. Anything exciting about your world that you're on right now? Or just nothing of note to point out just yet? Opening Minecraft, by the way, so just give me a second on why we're still full of webcammed. My hair back here. I don't know. Maybe. Good? I don't know. There we go. Minecraft should be showing, and yep, there we go. But yeah, as we discovered last night, I am in a crazy occurrence. We might be done. Like, not a hardcore world, obviously. There's never done. Never done. But I think like we're done with this project because I don't know what else we would do. Like, maybe there's a cave or two that I still need to hit with some moss. Besides that, like, this is kind of like, this is crazy. Like, I never thought we'd be here. Here we are. Actually, do I have moss over here, or do I need to go back to... Oops, that's a little bit too tall for that. Never had to say that before in my life. Do we got any moss over here that I could use, or small model of every dimension? Over here, I don't know about that necessarily. I don't know if that would fit the build. That'd be interesting to do, because I know some people have done that before. No, moss would be over here in like the miscellaneous chest, because I probably brought it over here to do stuff with and then just never touched, right? We have yeah, this is crazy. While we've been here, we got a god apple, 17 zombie heads, 12 creeper heads, 16 skeleton heads, all these bad omens, like 67 cobwebs. All right, maybe I just don't have moss here. Thought I did. I guess I was thinking of glowberries and I didn't. I brought the moss back home. We can bring this iron back home. I don't know why that's still there. Speaking of the small model, though, I do have something funny that I want to do. Not for, like... It would literally take, like... when did I start this world? So, I started this... Honestly, the beginning of when I actually started taking streaming seriously. Like, late 2020, early 2021. When I using my stimulus check and everything we got during COVID, I built the PC. As well as my own money. So, it was... I think I spent, like, $2,000 something or whatever on the PC and everything. And I really loved Minecraft, and I was like, screw it, let me stream it. Let's do a hardcore world, because after the whole Phil's explosion, I was like, hardcore seems really fun. So we started doing hardcore. I died my first 2 worlds decently quick, not that deep. I think like day 30 and then day 40 was my 2 worlds, and then we started attempt 3, and here we are on day... That's not the button I meant to click. 3,530. So like late 2021, this is a 4-year-old world. But not, obviously not the time played is 4 years. Although I do think someone came in here yesterday and said like I had over 100 days of hours played on the world. Something like that, I think they said. Wow, that's a lot of iron. We're gonna take this much moss, although actually we don't need that much moss at all. We only need like that much, because if you place one, you grow more. So all I need to do is place one moss for each cave, and I doubt there's 26 caves I missed. It's the bone meal that's going to be probably the problem, because I've used so much bone meal. That is going to be our biggest problem here, although we do have a bunch of bones. So screw it, that's probably enough. 6 stacks. So the music seems kind of loud. Maybe not. Ugh. I'm just living in absolute bliss right now. I cannot believe the Pacers are up 2-0. Like, nobody, I can understand, 100% understand. Not many people care about sports on a gaming channel like this, but I sports is like ingrained in my DNA, and I have to talk about it sometimes. Also, floating sand. I don't want to disturb it because it's amazing, but you know, it's there. Yeah, I wonder how much bone meal is actually. We're currently making more bone meal because I threw a bunch of dry leaves. Yeah, that we haven't been running the bone meal farm because I haven't been over in this area. Yeah, I'll probably have to turn this on when we're like doing something over here. But that is for future me. Where you say you're bad at multitasking, just know your brain makes breathe, blank, see breath, make your heart pump, and makes you think. Did I say I was bad at multitasking? Also, why did you just say it makes me breathe? Now I'm manually breathing. What the heck? No, I'm kidding. I am manually breathing now, so slightly bothered by that, but that's fine. That's like telling someone like your tongue never sits comfortably in your mouth, so then you constantly like feel it. Like, why did I say that out loud? Now that I'm being bothered by that. Where's the goldberries? They're right here. Yeah. Okay. So what I want to do is waste a entire thing just doing this, basically 64. And that should be enough glowberries, I think. Yeah, so we got basically like 64, and I can okay, and maybe some deep slate and some stone just to fill in some parts, because I know there's some lava that is very annoying to deal with and it burns stuff. So just, why do I have andesite there, huh? Lava sadly burns the moss, so we gotta like make a little barrier between the two. This is regular deep slate, this is regular deep slate. Perfect. Okay, yeah, that'll probably be enough. All right, let's find a cave. That looks like a cave that I haven't done. Yeah, there's quite a few little caves here and there that I've missed, and that's okay. We'll get them. I missed the balance act, and some of the corners are really screwed up. I kind of want to go back and fix them too. So there's a little like maintenance. For the most part though, this is a finished product, I would say. You know what I forgot? Frog lights, because we hide frog lights under the moss to give light where we don't need to use the glowberries for. Damn, I forgot about that. Oof, my bad. Okay. First things first, torches over here because we can't see them back like here, so we can have a glowberry like actually. And then there we go. Have a random redstone there, sure. Okay, and I'm pretty sure there was another cave, like right here. Seen this and I was like, ooh, yeah, we could definitely do something here. It can't grow anything right there. Kind of growing stuff up there, it seems. Oops. Oh, it's got moss on top. I was like, why isn't that growing? Oh, yeah, that's the bad thing about having torch and offhand. I place random torches, but it's fine. It's fine. Could put a torch back here because you might be able to see that, but it's fine. And this is out of the way where we don't have to worry about that. I do want to place glowberry like growing from top there, going downward, because I feel like that'd look kind of cool. Like, you know, I just remembered I forgot. Zombie, get away. Get away, get away, get away. Now, what are the odds that I forget that is where I'm at right now? Shears, so I can stop the glowberries from growing anymore than I want them to. Just so they don't get too out of hand. And that zombie probably despawned now too is the best part. I don't have to worry about him. Oh. I'm too short. Oh, actually, correct. Okay. So we get our shears, cut it so it doesn't grow anymore. And, well, okay. Probably could have actually... I could have had that go down further, but maybe we have another one. Too. Like over here. A little bit tinier one. Yeah, we have that go down like 2. Cut it. And then let's grow both of them. Oh, wait. Okay, this one goes down pretty far, so maybe we have one over here as well. What up, Putrid? Yeah, I'm finding little caves and stuff I just never got to. Kind of amazing what I missed. Although it's not really missed, per se. I just didn't do a deep dive like I should have. Inspired to me make a Minecraft server? Hey. I mean, no, there's definitely like do your own pace of things. You know?
PogChamp! Someone subscribe!
Laura, thank you so much for the 19 months! Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's, like... I definitely... I think that was the reason why I never really tried to get too big into building, was like, I always compared myself to other builders and was like, well, I can never do anything like that. But if you just take things at your own pace and, like, handle things, like... build the stuff you want to build, you'll be happy with it. And it'll be like, yeah, I'm proud of this world. Like, is this realistically the craziest hardcore world out there? Probably not. But I'm happy with how it's coming out.
And his name is John C.
Anyway, for anyone unaware, that I have sound alerts. I have sound alerts on Twitch, so that was where the John Cena sound just came from. That probably just scared you guys. Oh, one day I want to build a castle is cool. I feel like every single they're gonna shoot each other, thankfully. Every single like Minecraft world I made when I was younger, I made a castle. So I cannot like say anything there. So yeah. Like my sister just said over on Twitch of anytime we had a multiplayer world too, I feel like we would make castles and stuff. And like, I don't know, there was just always a part of me that my brain went like, yep, we're making this. Bro, this hardcore world is probably like top 5. I'm top 500. Yeah, we'll take that. Top 500. Top 500 in the world, baby. I'm a top. What was it like? Top 70 speedrunner in Chain Together, and I'm top 500 hardcore world. Honestly, we're making moves. It sounds like I'm being sarcastic, but I'm being genuinely serious. Yeah. Okay, so grow with shears, and then bone meal, and I was gonna say, yeah, can I get right there? Yeah, actually works pretty well. Oh, that doesn't work though. How did you even catch fire, brother? The lava isn't. Oh, the lava's right there. That's why. I don't know how many people are this dedicated. I imagine I'm probably like, I know I'm not like top 1. I think so. We had someone look it up. I imagine I'm not top 1 in stone mind, but I at least gotta be like the 0.01 percentage for 2.4 million stone mind. You know, I gotta at least be like top 1%. All right, let's find another cave that I'm pretty sure there's another cave I absolutely know I missed, because there were zombies that popped out of it once. And it's on this bottom layer. Unless it was that one that I just popped out of. Yeah, this actually looks really cool with all the glass and everything now set up. This is a very cool visual. I'm trying to find a cave. That might be a cave I didn't light up. It is, in fact, not a cave I lit up. This is also, for some reason, doesn't have any lights. Yeah, that has a light now. Ugh. Actually, we could use torches. Just now remembering, like, I could waste the torch and now that's lit up. I don't need to use frog lights. Like I was thinking. So like bang. And now I could use glowberries wherever I want to, like, just be like cool. And like instead of trying to use them for lighting. What up, Maddie? Again, apologize guys for the later start. I was watching the Pacers game. And yeah. In case anyone's curious, because I know not everyone's really into sports, the Pacers are a basketball team, and they're currently in the playoffs, 2 wins away from the championship game. And I've never had happiness as a sports fan. So if you give us your energy, Goku style, raise your hands and give us your energy. Because whenever I go to another, I've traveled like 600. That's exactly what I had to do for this world, Putrid. I think I had to travel 5 hours. I had like a 5-hour stream when I first started this world looking for another fortress. And then I fell in the lava. But thankfully I had fire protection on. Where did I have fire protection? Actually, it would be something different now, obviously. Oh no, yeah, it was probably the same chest piece. So it was probably fire protection on my chest plate. So I was able to just build out of it and not take too much damage. Thank you so much, Patty, for the energy. We need it. A poor little team from Indiana. I make us sound like we're the underdog. Al, please, I'm trying to make you a home. Don't make me hit you. That sounded like a threat, but nope, that was just, nope. Yeah, I sound like an abuser. Don't make me hit you. This is crazy. Let me not say that. I'm sorry, cow. And then... Actually, yeah, that's fine. And then where's the shears? There's the shears. Got it. And light. Oh, okay. He pushed me. Also go to another. No armor or iron armor because I don't have diamonds, or I don't want to wear my diamonds because I don't want to lose if I die. I mean, that's entirely fair. I can't really blame you there. Like, you're being smart, especially if you're not a hardcore. Why take that chance of losing your stuff? You know? Why is there... It's no glowberries here for some reason. Even though there's all moss. Well, now there'll be glowberries. That's way too much, but it's fine. Okay. Yeah. Can I grow? There we go. And then... that torch is hidden, so we don't need to really break it. That torch is also hidden because it's buried in there. Yeah, but no, it's definitely... the nether is a obstacle course, trying, especially like if you just get a bad spawn. Because if you get put in a soul sand valley, it's kind of annoying until you have soul speed. And then obviously, trying to think of the other kind of bad biome. The floating tree. The floating tree, absolutely. Like, I feel like the floating tree is probably the big one, and always going to be the big one for me. Because yeah, the mountain with the... I didn't even build the mountain. Like, the mountain was there, and I just hollowed it out. And then obviously built the sword and everything. But that was that was like the first ever big project I ever did. So it felt like more impossible almost for me, because I've never done a big project like that. But once I did it, I was like, oh yeah, I could do these big projects. Yeah, they're a grind, but I have the mentality for it. I got it. But this one was definitely a test of that even further. Yeah, no, I wasn't that much of a psychopath where I had to build the entire like mountain and everything. I say as I totally didn't just do all that. I guess I can't really call myself not a psychopath. I can't escape the psychopath allegations. Ow. I was gonna say, oh god. I want to fix some of these corners too. That's why I grabbed some deep slate. Because there's a lot of corners that I just screwed up because I would be mining in a straight line, and I would just keep going even though I had like I had the perimeter set up that would tell me when to stop. Like, you can tell, I would just randomly take little bites of it. The most time-consuming thing I've ever done was a Mars rover Lego Technotic set that cost like 120. Legos are crazy expensive, so that doesn't surprise me. But how much time did you spend on it? Because I know those can get like that. I mean, 2 weeks is still a pretty decent amount of time. I feel like. How many pieces were? Oh well. How many pieces were a part of the set? Because I imagine if it cost 120, it had to have a decent amount of piece numbers. I think piece numbers. That's... why do I feel like that I'm saying that wrong? I really hate how my initial thought to all that was there's a Pacers player actually, Miles Turner. He's obsessed with Legos. I'm just gonna find a way to bring the Pacers up in every conversation now. But yeah, he's obsessed with Legos, and he obviously is like a millionaire, so he's able to buy like these crazy expensive pieces that have so many, like 100K piece Legos. And he says he does it with like to relax after games and stuff. Yeah, I was gonna say 42,000 is insane. Like, you're a trooper doing that in 2 weeks. That would take me an entire like decade. 1,600 is still pretty damn big though. Like, that's a lot. Damn it. Yeah, what did I do here? Like, it looks like I just like took a bite of it. What up, Suju? What up, Luke? How you guys doing? How you guys doing tonight, Suju and Luke? You guys popped up at the same exact time, basically. Oh, this was kind of like a... I could have done some... I still can, actually. I can put some moss here and put a glow berry or two in here. This wouldn't be too bad of an idea. Well, at least until it grows into me. Shit. So normal. And then we go bang, bang. And we can bring this up slightly. And not that. I wanted to grab a moss carpet, but I grabbed the wrong thing. How does that look? Yeah, that's fine. Slowly filling in the corners that I've taken bites out of. I mean, the most time consumer I did recently was kind of like this. Dug a hole that was maybe 1% the wideness of your hole, but it was all I allowed myself with stone tools. Yeah, no, that's, you're a trooper, because I obviously did all this with like netherite tools, as well as I was using beacons to make it go way quicker. But doing this with stone tools, that's, especially if you're mining deep slate with tools, with stone tools, you're a trooper. I was gonna say that looks all right. I just need to fix the bites that happen above it. Honestly, is this an issue? I feel like I could get away with something cool here. Because I was gonna take like halfway to the bottom, my cousin just dropped down to the bottom and start cleaning out. So we gotta commit. Of course, yeah, you gotta commit to the bit. Like once you do something and say something stupid, you gotta commit to it. I get that. That's how I ended up starting to do this, by saying I would do it all by hand. And once I started actually doing it, I regretted that statement. But we committed to the bit. What up, JJ? Oh, yeah, I kind of forgot you could climb these. Oh, I keep jumping into it. I was like, why isn't that growing? Nobody's called me rat in years. I mean, that is kind of your name, Suju. Your name's got rat in it. That's because your favorite animal's a rat, right? I'm pretty sure. Or like you really like rats. Maybe it's not your favorite animal, but I know you like them. Yeah, okay. Kind of looks cool. Gotta take out my little bites I've done here and there. Like a little, I am like a little rodent who is taking bites of this stone, or deep slate, I guess. Sewer rat. So like a pet rat you're okay with, but a sewer rat you don't like. I mean, I guess that makes sense. My mom hates all of the above. Like, I'm pretty sure she would sacrifice a child to get away from a rat. We were gonna make a big underground house, and I did the first floor, but we haven't got any further because he's real busy. Oh yeah, I completely understand. Yeah, that makes sense. You know, why are people so afraid of mice or rats? I think it's just rodents in general. People just get icked about. I'm not like scared of them, but I don't like want them on me, you know? Like I can deal with them, but I'm not gonna be like, yeah, oh my god, they're so cute. It's like snakes. I'm not necessarily afraid of snakes, But I'm not going out of my way to like, oh my god, I want one wrapped around my neck and I want to cuddle them and stuff. Be worth it. Oh, danger noodle. Danger noodle. See, yeah, I can see why people think snakes are cute, but no. I guess I just don't have the balls like that to do that. No, but Pixel, I get that. I like I do really like animals in general where I will put myself in danger because it's like, oh, the cute little guy, he won't hurt me. But also some insects just I look at them and I'm just like, you shouldn't exist. You bother me. Like centipedes with how many arms they have. It doesn't I don't like it. Or is it millipede, centipede? Either way, both of them. I don't like them. They have too many hands, arms. All of the above. Just use invasive snake species. Suju, what's happening here? Hold up. Let me turn around here. I like snakes when I turn them into. Okay, Suju's being an asshole there. Gotcha. I don't have a pet, but I really want a green check peak conquer bird. But I live in Alaska, so I'm gonna wait until I can move out and go outside of Alaska to bird. I was gonna say, like, I feel like you would have to get like a bird who is used to the cold weather while you're living in Alaska and everything. So I guess it depends on what kind of bird that is. But I assume since you said you would have to wait, you would it's probably not a bird that fares well with the cold. I actually I can't name a bird that does well in the cold, I'm not gonna lie. More so because I don't really know too much about birds. Everything Suju does is illegal, JJ, but he doesn't care. The way I worded that, he's gonna be like, why is everything I do illegal or something like that? Doesn't really have to matter because I'd be going inside and it's always gonna be warm inside. That's true. Yeah, that's true. I don't know why I was imagining like you being like a pirate having the bird on your shoulders. That'd be kind of cool though. Don't mind me. I just seen a hole, so I'm just gonna make this cave, or make a fake cave to put some moss and stuff in. Sorry for being born this way. Bro's trying to make me guilt shame me, and sorry I was born this way. Oh, if I cut this, yeah, that works. I mean, I'm still finding corners and stuff, but for the most part, I think I'm okay with this. Like, some of the corners being roughed up is fine. I just too many of the corners being roughed up was bothering me. But like, okay, well, being foggy doesn't really help too much me looking around. There's a cave right there I missed. It's like as tall as your hand is long. It's the type of bird don't always want to snuggle play. Well, that's good because that was another thing I was gonna mention of like I don't understand people who gets pets that they can't really like interact with. But also there's like the entire like fish community, and obviously you can't cuddle a fish. You know what else is long? Not my penis, Suju. Sorry, I just had to beat you to the joke. You want to play video games or rather do? That'd be cute. Not my lifespan. No, no. You can cuddle fish. Are cuttlefish the blob people? The blob looking fish that are really ugly? Or am I thinking of something else? Oh, let me Google this cuttlefish. Nope, that's not at all what I was thinking. What am I thinking of? The little blob dudes who are like really ugly. Someone's gonna be like, wow, that's my favorite animal. Unsubscribed, reporting you. You're going to the police. You ugly. I mean, you're not wrong, but damn, dude. Isn't that from Subnautica? It might be, but I'm pretty sure it's a real animal as well. Blobfish needs. Oh, is it a blobfish? Is it literally called a blobfish? Listen, I'm just saying, out of all the sea creatures, they might be like the creature that makes me go, why? The most. Am I screwed up for saying that? We're gonna waste this 32 to get more glow berries. Ain't ugly. Suju. Okay, I guess you're with Maddie here where they need cuddles, but I don't know. Still in the bottom of the ocean? They do. Yeah, with like anglerfish and stuff, right? All right, anglerfish are on the bottom of the ocean, correct? I'm literally basing my information off Finding Nemo, so I'm probably wrong. I don't think I've ever seen one underwater, so maybe that is my issue here. I've only ever seen one out of the water, so maybe that's why I think they're really ugly. I'm just working with biased information. My sister's spirit animal is definitely a blobfish mixed with a gorilla. I can't tell if that's a compliment or not because I really like gorillas. Oh. All right, well, with the explanation, I don't think it was a compliment. I was like judging a species. I hate you, Suju. Oh god. If there's a way for Suju to gaslight me into feeling like shame me for being white, that it'll always happen. Oh shit. This corner is kind of bad. Although I feel like I could do something here with that. Yeah, this. Oh, okay. Well, maybe not necessarily here. We're gonna have to get rid of this gravel if we did want to do something here, which is we could to make it look actually deeper as a cave. Actually, yeah, that might be a good idea. And it's not a silk touch, so I guess we're getting a bunch of flint. Whoops. Oh. Hold up. Let's torch there. Carpet over torch so we get the light effect still. And then we're gonna do our good old classic, or well, me classic at this point, is a hobo hilicious. I don't even know what the hell that means. I feel like I'm like losing like my brother hate against my sisters. The hate you're showing, you're like a prime hater. I'm a rookie compared to you. Hypothetically, what's the perfect depth to hide a body? I assume it's you bury them 6 feet because that's usually the saying. But I mean, I could go ask Mama Mills. She watches a lot of murder documentaries and stuff, and she has said very cryptically, like, yeah, if a murder ever happens, I know where to hide a body. You know, it's just that's our mother. I don't know why I'm saying that's our mother, like she's more than just my mom, but It's fine. I mean, she is more than just my mom, but never mind. Is this seal them feet first in concrete and drop them in the river? I think so. You're a part of like which mob did that? Is that Irish mob or Italian mob who put their feet in concrete and drop them in the river? More than just a mom. I was saying like she's more than just my mom. She's also my sister's mom, but then I was trying to say she's your guys' moms too. But then I just messed up the saying, so I just shut up, Suju. You're gonna turn this into something way more though, and I'm shutting you up before you do. One of the mobs do that though. Or did that, I should say. I don't know if they still do that. That quote was for Planet Zoo. We were talking about animals. Or anyone, that quote above my head, animals talking about playing Planet Zoo. I'm innocent. I'm being framed. Okay, maybe I'm not innocent, but it doesn't appear what it looks like, I swear. Oh, can I not? Damn, I can't hang that. Oh, I can't reach that. That's why. I was like, why can't I hang that right there? Suju, are you incriminating yourself here? Look, I look back to it's just you don't need to know. Ow. Oh, actually, wing wong, we don't want to bing bang. I feel like that's a saying. Or not a saying, but a song or something. I was really trying my hardest. Okay, screw it. We're gonna break the grass here. Okay, so we're gonna cut it first, and then bone meal. Bone meal. I had a list for looking up what Mafia did with cement shoes. I mean, just joining this chat, I think, puts you on a list with all the stuff I say. They're like, why are you paying attention to this streamer? You're being put on the list. That's why I'm growing my YouTube channel to further incriminate people. So I can hide behind you guys. Oh, I have no more moss. This is awkward. I didn't expect to run out of moss. What was even the point of that, brother? What I was on a list before watching you. Yeah, but Suju, you made it worse watching me. Things I've looked up. Yeah, as a writer, you just look up random stuff. Like, especially if you're like a murder writer, you have to like look up, oh, what does the human body do when you die? So, you know, you can be accurate. And then you're put on a list. What's the most efficient way to kill someone? Because you're, writing about a serial killer. And then, oh, hey, you got the FBI knocking on your door like, hey, so we're here to question some of the Googles you've made. Why did that just make me sound real old? Some of the Googles you've made. Oh, I ran out of rockets. I was like, wait a minute. I'm a visual learner. I mean, you could technically visually learn it from online. Suju, are you saying you learn by doing? I make the many gooks. All right, so we're like a straight line against this wall. Oh, wait, okay. Exactly how cement shoes were. Ah, okay. To yourself, right? Totally not to anyone else. Okay, this isn't really deep enough where I thought I would be able to break some of the moss. Yeah. Yes, Mr. Suju. This is just lava. If that's really helped me. Although, I guess technically. Oh, that was supposed to... Why isn't that growing on that? Oh, because it's cobbled deep slate. It's not regular deep slate. Well, we got one piece of moss, so now I can get more very easily here. And I have my hoe on me. A handy dandy hoe. Okay. It's not Josh. No, it's the other hoe. Josh is in the nether chest. I like how I have one tool named and it's Josh. That's it. No other tool named in this game, in this world. Just a hoe named Josh. Who's the other hoe? It's just the netherite hoe. We don't have it named. Oh, I used all my glowberries too. Wow. Sucks to suck for me, huh? All right, well. Okay. Probably an elastic thing, but did you ever go to a beach and see the little sand fleas? The things that jump around there under logs, rocks, and stuff? I lived in Jersey for like the first 13 years, 12 years of my life, and we used to go to the beach like every summer, and I don't think I know what you're talking about. It has been a while since I've been to a beach though, so I'm not sure. So I personally can say I don't know what you're talking about, but maybe someone else does. In Florida, we have sand fleas. Sand fleas a thing? I thought he was crazy, but maybe he's not crazy. Used to eat the, okay, well, back to being crazy, just in a different form. I don't think you can say when I was 6 after you've already said I ate them raw. You've done the damage. You're a criminal. I'm sorry. Do I just oh. Oh wait, there is someone. Oh my god, I had moss over here. I have 51 moss blocks and 12 glowberries. What the hell? I forgot I just dumped stuff in here because this was my just waste chest. I even have another pair of shears. We're just gonna pair these together. Screw it. I pretended the 6 ones were like the pink ones were watermelon and the green ones were apples. Were you like a very hungry child? Did they like were you not fed properly? Why were you eating the bugs? I did make 16 glass panes accidentally. I was like staring at that like, huh? No, just stupid. Okay. I mean, kids are stupid, so that fits. I guess you have an excuse slightly. All right, so since I think we're done over here. Also, it's seaweed and kelp. I thought you said straight out of a whale, and I was so confused for a second. I mean, yeah, I feel you can eat seaweed in Minecraft, or no, you can eat kelp in Minecraft. So, you know, you can eat it in Minecraft, you can eat it in real life. I just realized nope, wait. There's rotten flesh in Minecraft, so we do not encourage cannibalism here on the Mill65 YouTube and Twitch channel. I'm sure there's probably a culture where spider eyes are a thing you could eat. With I almost said Antarctica. Antarctica. other A continent, Australia, with how big their spiders are, there's probably like some weird like spider eye recipe, right? Maybe, who knows? I know they eat kangaroo because like kangaroos are like their deer. Like for us, we have deer and they have kangaroos. Although I don't know how like popular kangaroo meat is there. I just know they eat it. This is my own experience. That's what they all say. But someone I know was pranked and ate a sandwich with a massive spider in it that was still alive. Listen, all I'm saying is if one of my friends tries to prank me like that, I'm fighting them. Just on principle alone. Yeah, I'm fighting them on principle alone. Anyway, okay. So some lore time. Not lore time, but like explanation time. Wait. Yeah, kangaroos so they gave a sandwich where they ate a live spider, Suju. Kangaroos, they're marsupials. And I think I remember reading about this when I was playing Planet Zoo. Kangaroos are crazy. Yeah, no, I mined out. This was the first hole I mined. I just mined a chunk out just to see how long it would take, and this is what gave me the idea to do that. And I was going to explain that for, hold up, I want to talk about marsupials. Kangaroos are crazy so a kangaroo mama, she can get pregnant and she can be like, nah, we're pausing the pregnancy. Like she can fertilize an egg and just pause it and be like, yeah, I'll use that fertilized egg later. So technically, a kangaroo can have a baby in her belly, a baby in her pouch, and a fertilized egg waiting for the baby to come out to then get pregnant again. I think. I might be gaslighting you on to lying, but I'm pretty sure I remember reading that. Someone might have to fact check me, but I'm like 70% sure I'm right here. Also, like Suju said, they do have a PhD in kickboxing. I think I heard that today, actually. Okay, I'm returning on the stream. I'm concerned. It's fine, JJ. It's fine. We're just talking about kangaroos and marsupials and how weird they are. Or, you know, the koala population. 90% of koalas have chlamydia. Oh yeah, hi Geo. That's probably a interesting topic to come into. But anyway, okay. So what I was explaining was I kind of want to do something funny for like obviously like I said, the whole I'm gonna build a video off of it, and I kind of want to start off here or end here because this is obviously like a little mini version of that, and I kind of want to put a little grass piece in the middle. Um, I kind of want to put like a grass piece in the middle with like a little flower pot with a soccer tree uh sapling in there and set up the bottom here with the concrete and stuff to make it look like a little mini version of that and be like, okay guys, this was the project I spent a year and a half on, and just have a funny little laugh. And I don't know if that would be funny or not. Also, wait, what? Okay, hold up. 90% of monkeys in Central Florida have herpes. Huh. How many monkeys are in Central Florida? The other one is a circle if you can't tell, Mills. It is, but I don't care. There's too much water around that I didn't want to go any further when I was doing this, because I think I did this like one day I came home from work and I was like, I want to play the hardcore world, but I don't want to do anything off stream too heavily, so I just mined. And that's what I did. Mined. Obviously I took everything but took everything important and brought it into the actual home. Yeah, but that'd be kind of funny if we did that. But it's actually just 90%. I threw a number out. As long as you say something confidently, I believe in you. You could lie to me. Tell me you have a third leg. I'm gonna believe you. Why would I not believe you, you know? You got a third belly button? Cool. Wait, a third belly button? What happened to the second belly button? have a third leg. Cool. How do you get custom made pants? Okay, glowberries go there. Good. Let's get the glass. Glass. Gotta step on that gas. Who needs pants? You know, I feel that. As a person who only wears shorts because pants make me hot, unless I'm at work, in which case I have to wear pants, sadly. I feel that. Banana spelled backwards is that and means absolutely nothing. And I just wasted 10 seconds. You know what, Putrid? I'm glad I didn't read bananas backwards now. I'm glad. How dare you? How dare you do that to me? You can tell I just accidentally make shears and just keep going. It's like the third leg that you never had, Mills. What third leg? Or it took me 2 seconds to read that. All right, speed reader. What was I doing? Oh, okay, yeah. So I figured, since I started streaming a little late, I wanted to do something just chill, you know? Obviously, we just finished a big project and everything, so I don't want to do anything too massive. And before Blaze shows up and is like, you said massive, I got something massive for you, and then he pulls out the low taper fade thing. But anyway, so we have the bee farm here, where we're getting honeycombs as well as honey bottles for honey blocks, but it's just by itself out here. So I kind of wanted to do like the underground anthill tactic of like maybe going this way and going down to meet our farm that is underneath this mountain, as just, you know, a little, like, you know, so continue my little ant hole that I have here, because in case anyone's curious, my storage is a mess. Not a mess, but like it's an anthill. We come down, we're in my farm. We come down this hallway, go down here. Oh hey, look, the other side of the axolotls. We're currently below the goats. You can come over here with my amazing redstone brilliance. Oh hey, the goats. And then you want to come back down. To enjoy some nice paintings, because I didn't put anything over here just yet. So this is kind of like just a blank hallway currently. And hey, you come over here, and this is where all my storage is, where we just were, the other side. Where the glasses that we just put down. This is all the colored stuff like wool, glass, and concrete. And then wood over here. So it's kind of like a giant like anthill of like I have so many different little tunnels. Okay, this is completely, I'm jumping back on, I'm ADHD brain to the max, even though I'm not ADHD. But going back on pets and stuff, there's one YouTube channel I think called Ants Canada. I don't know if anyone knows about him. He has like 5 million subscribers, so someone surely knows about him besides me. But he has a bunch of like ant habitats. They're not called habitats, they're called something else. Enclosures? No, not enclosures. Ecosystems? Probably. I don't know, ecosystems sound right, but also doesn't at the same time. JJ, you know who I'm talking about? Okay, good. But yeah, he's got so many cool like ant habitats and stuff, and it's just really interesting. So while ants are part of that ant farms, that's not exactly what I'm looking for, but yeah. Like I was talking about how not having ecosystems or enclosures. I mean, yeah, wait, hold up. Now I'm actually curious. I'm gonna, because there's a specific word he uses that I just can't think of the name. Ants. Canada. Hello. Oh, vivariums. Vivariums. There we go. Which I'm pretty sure vivariums are just another word for ecosystem. Okay, so don't remember. I got it. We're good. So I think I want to branch this way. So where are we? Right here on the chords. -4. Why did I put a side in there? -4. 59 is the important one we're looking for here, and then -151. And let's find where we are on the other side. Will I do math very terribly wrong here? Probably, yeah. Also need to cover that, but we're not going to talk about that right now. So yeah, we would need to go down to, what's that, 15? Because it's 74. Which is fine. Like, we could totally do this. Hold up. Okay. So we want to go, is it 4 wide? I'm pretty sure it's 4 wide. Hold up. Before I start this and start digging, then I never have to go back. Let's make sure it's 4 wide. Bye, Suju. Thanks for hanging out for a little bit. I assume you're going to work or something. So have, enjoy work. I was about to say have fun, but no one really enjoys work. Maybe you do. I don't know. You might enjoy being a barista. Pretty sure that's what you do. Do they call them baristas? I don't know. Squid. Yeah, it is 4 wide. I was correct. Bye, rat man. So the one problem I think we're gonna run into here is the land might come down real quick on us. Okay, never mind. I thought we would run into an issue here, and I'm probably gonna run into an issue when I dig up, but for right now, that, you know what, that's not my problem. Okay, so I wanted to dig out like this, and we're now 4 deep. So now I move this way, we're going down, and we gotta just go downward. It's 4 deep. And I'll fix the roofs in a second. I just want to see what's the staircase gonna look like if we go down, especially because, like, I wonder where we'll be in correlation to the farm, where I'll have to turn or I'll just bust right into it. I hope I don't bust right into it, because I think that's impossible considering the axolotl enclosure's right there.
PogChamp! Someone subscribe!
Sunflower, thank you so much for the 29 months. Aren't you currently live? Aren't you currently playing Dead by... Oh, well, you're going to poop, so I guess you're not. Thank you so much for the sub. Hope you had a good stream playing Dead by Daylight. If you're not live still. If Sunflower just put me on in the background like she normally does. Hi, Sunflower's chat. Oh, never mind. She did end. Never mind. We're good. I hear the sheep already, and that kind of bothers me. I actually just heard the farm tick. So where actually are we? We're like right on top of it. So that might be, ooh, that might be a tricky one. Hold up, let's make this. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I don't know why I placed that there. I have to break it again anyway. Yeah, I can take this off, but we're going to run into an issue here because the sheep, unless we just build the connection in the sheep farm. What up, GZ? Because we're right here above the sheep farm. Maybe that's where we connect to. Hold up. Let me see where the sheep farm is. I'm surprised we didn't run into that, but I guess we're not close enough. So I'm hearing the sheep go off, so we're definitely somewhere nearby here. And we could just have it be right here. It's just, this is a 3 wider. So we would have to slightly correct course a little bit. But that ain't no thing but a chicken wing. It's pretty snug in a bug, although I do have a bug to fix. Doesn't seem to be too daunting of a bug. Hopefully it's not like, because I know that's a big issue where, like, you'll think something's really simple and easy, but then it'll be the like most difficult thing to fix. Hopefully I'm not jinxing it for you. Also, I guess anyone who's heard me say "what the helly" before, so I was watching the Pacers game with Mama Mills, and I was explaining to her the "what the helly" meme, and I got her to say "what the helly," and then she was saying what the helly," and I've never been more proud to teach my mom brain rot. Wait, so it's 19. So how the fuck can we hear it? We're like 10 blocks. I mean, yeah, we're 10 blocks away, I guess. And we're 10 above. Off can Minecraft right now. Always good. Definitely be judging this bug, but it's consistent. It usually means it's not too bad. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. I understand what you mean. Like if it was more random and happened occasionally, it'd be harder to figure out the exact issue because sometimes it'd be going. You're stubby. We're celebrating brain rot here in this chat. JJ, why is your hardcore world insane though? Haven't been able to catch streams too much. All right, so we need to be at, so we're way past it. 19's like all the way over. The sheep farms. Oh no, okay. X is that way. So yeah, the X would be over here. So technically we would have to come from the other side. Oh, okay, that would be confusing as hell. How am I gonna do this? This is one of these times I kind of wish I had the mod or whatever that allows you to flow through the walls like a spectator while you're live. To just be able to see where it is. But it's okay. We'll free ball it. Well, no. Okay, hold up. I'm filling in too much, but okay. First things first, it's a 3 wider, so we can fix this in the place that, like, yeah, that actually works. Am I filling this hole for no reason? Because it probably won't work out? Absolutely. Yeah, we're 3 wide now. I don't think, yeah, because it's just an awkward angle we're coming at. So I'd probably have to go straight, go down, and then go around at the sheep farm, if I'm thinking correct. And it might honestly be easier to start at the sheep farm. Yeah, hold up. Let me put a torch down here so nothing spawns, but let's try to figure out. We start from the sheep farm if I can find how to navigate here. So let me see what this is right now, just in case we need this. Someone's probably like, there's a so much easier way to do this, but he's being a little silly goofball about it. And you know what? You're right. That's the name of the game. Being a little silly goofball. All right, yeah, so we're making number big right now. We're past 8 already. And the Z level isn't changing, so it's that way. Oh, okay. Actually, this might be way easier to do from this side of things. Like, I might have overthought the hell out of this. Hold up. Oh, we might run into the frogs because I just heard the froggy make the sound I can't make. Because my mouth don't do that thing. I hope people like the sounds of sheep going bah. Okay, wait. So we're looking to get on level 151. Wait, I'm going... Oh, no, I'm going higher. Wait, what the hell? Wait, no, I'm looking for 138. Yeah, okay. I was backwards there. Okay, hold up, JJ. Let me read that. Place I chose to live was a mountaintop consisting of a poppy field surrounded by 3 pale gardens. Okay, that's actually crazy. Spruce forest, oak forest, birch forest, oak. Oh, damn. Okay, it sounds like you got like every biome imaginable all around you. You're gonna have all the tree types. That's fun. Structures, villages, and poppy fields in an ancient city under the spruce forest. Oh, and a war motion close by with a coral reef in it. Yeah, what the hell? That's a crazy spawn. That's like the there's a screenshot going around of there's a seed that you can have like a mountain that's in a cherry blossom biome, that like the mountain is entirely covered in cherry blossoms, and then down in the middle of the mountain, like you have like a mountain range, and then in the middle is like the toilet bowl, and then there's just a village sitting in the toilet bowl on a lake floating. So it's just the naturally generated wood. And there's a lot of pictures going around of that seed because a lot of people like that seed. Yeah, and I don't blame them. It's like just a crazy visual. I don't know if I explained that correctly. Someone's probably like, "What the hell did you just say?" See, oh, you have seen what I'm talking about. Okay. Also had a seed somewhere. Really? Okay. Crazy. Crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. Nope, we're not starting that brain rot. It's all about what the hell. We're not starting the rats. The rats will not be happening. Oh, wait, what am I'm supposed to be going up more. I was just kind of focused and I was reading chat. Oopsies. Look at me being I guess a good streamer. I was about to say bad streamer. Maybe if we do, Suju will come back. No, Suju probably had to go to work or something, I imagine. Or he's just busy. But if you do say his name enough, maybe it'll summon him. Who knows? Oops, okay. So wait, so I was supposed to go to 74, but I'm already hitting dirt. I guess the dirt's just okay. Dirt's pretty big. Sue, isn't that the thing soccer players yell after they score? Sue or whatever. I don't know. I don't watch soccer. Hey, we found it, sort of. I'm slightly off, but I could correct. All that was for nothing. Perfect. All right. We're anything but efficient here. Actually, is that going to be that's going to be a problem because no, it won't be a problem actually. Okay. Well, yes it will, but no it won't at the same time. Okay, but yeah. No. It's going to be messy, but I'll figure it out. So we're going to have to fill in these holes later, but that's fine. Yeah, we're going to fill in this entire side. Am I going to be lazy and just put one layer? Possibly. Yeah. Okay, yeah, this is the part that's gonna get me in trouble, probably. Actually, I didn't think this through. Because obviously now when we turn, there's these steps that don't fit our hole necessarily. Yeah, okay, so that is the issue we're gonna have here, I think. Because, first off, I hate hitting my head. I don't know why I'm digging out 6 instead of the 3 I need, but screw it. We're just gonna... I'll fix it. I'll fix it in post. And by post, I mean after. Okay, so... let me just block this side. So this is what we're working with. And we would immediately have to turn, but somehow get down just as quick is the problem. And I don't think that you'll be able to make that. Yeah, there's just no way. Yeah, it's going to be floating slightly. And I could do this a very simple, like, just use a ladder. But at this point, I've not used ladders, and I'm kind of stubborn. I want to see if I can figure this out without the form of ladders. But honestly, it might be just ladder time. But let's see. First things first, I feel like I probably should fill in that. What the helly? What the heliante? What the helly berry? What the Halliburton? And we ignore the rest of the song because Halliburton's where it's at. That's the most important part of the song. Yeah, so here we are at an impasse because obviously bang, 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 which, yeah, yep, that totally works. That totally works, brother. Although, hold up, I might be able to cook something here. Might be able to cook something here, like maybe a spiral staircase up into the regular staircase. It might look a little ugly. I'm not gonna lie. But what doesn't look ugly in this world, you know? So we got a 3x3 right here. And what if we get like a little staircase that goes up into a regular staircase? I don't have any stairs on me to make this point. Also, I left this dark, so let's light this up before a mob spawns. The problem with having a torch in the offhand, I always think everything's light, but in fact, I'm not lighting anything up. Honestly, I probably shouldn't be using diorite, but we have like 7 chests of diorite, so I think we're fine if I use this diorite. It's not gonna make a big deal in the grand scheme of things of me running out of diorite, you know? Just like I can probably use dirt here. Also, I don't know why, but like I'm placing blocks and it's like bothering my eyes slightly. Maybe it's because I don't think I blinked for a few minutes there. Not a few minutes, but like a long enough time that it was bothering my eyes. Okay. Wait, what? Oh, I screwed that up slightly. Oops. Okay, wait, so... Oops. I blocked off the wrong section. Actually, that means we have more room to play with. Because then this would be the start of it. Well, we could have a flat area. That's fine. Yeah, we're just gonna design this like the rest of our build is designed. We're gonna be a bunch of stone brick and stuff, but I think if I'm cooking correctly here, hold up. Let's get to I'm going to a crafting table. I have 8 in my inventory. Do we have andesite on us? We do have andesite. Perfect. Let's just make all of the andesite and polish andesite slabs. Will this... I might have had to go the other way for this to work necessarily. Oh, okay. Well, that almost worked. Yeah, that kind of works. Yeah, no, that doesn't work. Okay, so you hit your head, obviously. Don't like leaving these empty gaps because then Enderman and stuff go in here and then fill it with like stone. that could work. I don't know how much I like it necessarily. Yeah, so you'd go over here and then these would just become... Well, okay, that's the... Hold up. Hold up, wait a minute. I don't know what the... Who let me cook here, guys? You're letting me burn down the kitchen, and bad things are happening. I'm pretty sure me placing slabs here is making double the amount of steps I would need. Correct? Yeah, because I'm mining more stone, so yeah, I would never actually reach up there, so we'd have to do steps here. Oops. Me making all of those into slabs might not have been the best idea. Wait, okay. Yeah, this just looks ugly right now because it's like mixed with stone, but we'll make it look pretty, maybe. I don't know, I'm actually doing this so weird. Oh, let's try it from the other way. Try to do it from the other way. Because I'm so stubborn, I want to see if this little magical stairway I'm doing will work. So we went this way, but what if we go that way and then it goes up? This might work like we're looking for here. What up, Sniper? I've been doing well. How are you doing? How you doing? Crap. Ignore me doing stupid stuff right now. It's just a bullcrap day. I believe in the magical staircase. Thank you, thank you. We're getting more air here. So that would help. And then pop. Okay, well, our head is stuck. Love this. I mean, yeah, that kind of like... Like, theoretically, this is working. I saw in the chat you're working on your giant tree. We're talking about the Minecraft movie. I just finished the giant tree, actually. We just finished the bottom, the bedrock level of it. I could show you it if you would like. Now can I get away with the magical stairs here? No, we're still going to run into the same issue I was running into, and probably has to be staircase no matter what. But it came close. Right? If I have to break it, I have to break it. I just want to see. Sure, if you don't mind. Oh, of course, yeah. Yeah, it's not that far away. Plus, it'll give my mind a break of whatever the hell I'm doing, because people are probably staring at this like, brother, why am I watching this man be an idiot? Yeah, no, it doesn't come anywhere close. We're gonna have to do steps instead of slabs. That's fine. Also, that's kind of dark, so let me place a torch there. Yeah, because that's the... Yeah. That's actually really dark. What the hell? Deontay? Thought I placed a torch there. I guess I didn't, but there we go. All right. Yeah, this would have to be steps. Slabs, sadly, do not work as much as I wanted them to. What's your current project? So we just finished the tree, like I mentioned. So I don't really have like a project in mind. Literally, like last night is when I just finished it. So I got on a little bit later tonight because I was watching the NBA playoffs, the Pacers, because they're my favorite team. So I just decided to do something chill on my base, you know, something just hang out, chat, chill out and vibe and stuff, you know. So I was just building a connection where I have like a giant like anthill kind of in there where all my connections connect to each other. So I was just connecting another place. I was connecting my bee farm to my sheep farm, which is connected to my farm, which is connected to my storage, which is connected to my base, which is connected to my mind, which is connected to my... Okay, I'm gonna shut up. I have an idea for you. I haven't done yet. What is the idea? But anyway, okay, here's the we're gonna go generic streamer mode for a second, no webcam. Connect to the base phone. Trippy being down here, like on the glass, kind of trippy. I do like the shadow though of the tree. It looks kind of like a monster, but it's cool. Twee. So me looking at this side view, I definitely hit this with a lot of glow liking. Where it's kind of ugly on the side because of that, because you can really see the glow lichen, but you can't see it on here because I didn't really do too much glow lichen on this, so it gets away with it. Well, I guess right there I did kind of go crazy with the glow lichen, but yeah, ignoring that. Okay, streamer mode back. Whoa. So the idea I was working on a creative world is terraforming the end, but in a cool way. You can do it how you would like. Section off that island into 6 sections, and then make. I feel like I've seen someone do this before. They've had sectioned off the islands into like different biomes and stuff. If that's what you're talking about necessarily, but obviously I'll let you finish. Seven biomes from your own mind. Oh, so like custom biomes. Okay. Also, what happened here? What's happening here? Did it get struck by lightning? Hold up, wait a minute. We have safety precautions in mind. I have a This should be 16 chunks because this is in the middle. Hold up. Is it G? Yeah, it's G. That's within the 16 chunks, I thought, but maybe not. Oh, you know, I completely understand what you're saying. Like custom biomes, like fantasy biome. That's an interesting idea. I don't know if I would do it necessarily, but it sounds interesting. So I'm confused on what happened here because it's in the, and then if it's not in those chunks, is it not in? There is a lightning bolt somewhere down there. Are we gonna have to have more lightning bolts in the sky? Because I will do it. Yeah, it's right there. Is that? This is like perfectly away. Oh, hey, piece of dirt. Okay, well, it looks like we're gonna have to go get some leaves to replace what just occurred. And I'm gonna have to maybe make a lot of lightning rods just as safety precautions. Because that kind of worries me. I'm glad it only burned off some of it. I guess having all the leaves spaced out helped that not burn so much. But how the hell? They must be like perfectly like separated where it's not getting touched by either lightning rod in the safety department. Yeah. So I'll just build all the way up again and just probably have another lightning rod like right above that section. And then I feel like we should be kind of good having 2 lightning rods up there. Because it seems like the rest of the tree is guarded by the 1 lightning rod. But maybe, you know, maybe one day it'll all burn. And then we'll watch me go Joker mode and lose my mind. Who knows? No, if that happens, you will witness me cry. Maybe not cry, but definitely be emotionally unstable for a bit. I really need to stop making slabs and use the ones I have. Like stone brick. Why do I keep making more? I'm just emptying my inventory real quick before I fill it with leaves. Granite. Diorite. Polished diorite. Oh, I had more stone. Damn. More stone. Iron, I feel like we could just throw out since we have like 10 chests of iron over at the farm or at the tree, but I'll put it away. I guess. Oh, okay. I guess. So we come over here to our handy dandy wonderful soccer tree stuff. As you can tell, I have a bunch of cherry logs and cherry planks. But not only that, cherry wood. Oh, hey, more cherry leaves. To be honest, I thought I had more cherry leaves for some reason. Either way, that's enough. Oh, I know where they are, I think. I think I know where my extra cherry trees are. Cherry leaves are. Maybe. I might be wrong, actually. I don't know where I put them. Either way, lightning rod, copper. It's 3 copper, right? That's it? Yeah. And let's get 1 piece of glass to put said lightning rod on. You know what? Sniper, thanks for coming in and saving me, because I would have never noticed that burned away. And someone would have pointed out years later. Okay, maybe not years later, months later. And I would have been like, did I goof it up? Did I miss placing those blocks? But no, I definitely placed them. It's just they melted away. Yes. All right, guys. So I guess back to leaves. Or back to this. I haven't missed this. Thankfully, it didn't like happen to the bigger. If it had to happen, I'm glad it happened to one of the smaller leaves up top instead of the bottom, instead of the top ones, like all the way at top. Because if the top one burned, I cry. Because you know how many leaves that is? A lot of leaves. This one isn't that bad. I was wondering why that looks so flat in comparison, but that kind of makes sense. Sort of. Or it didn't even like look flat because it's not like the top got burned away. It's literally just okay. So what we're gonna do is back to the fun times of dirt, 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 dirt. Hey, there's a leaf. There's a leaf. Dirt. Hey, leaf. Dirt. Hey, there's a leaf. Dirt. Leaf. Leaf. Project could you be doing a giant mine, a giant sand temple? Well, that might be interesting. I do have an idea. Like my next big build is gonna be an ocean monument because obviously, you know, every hardcore world has to have an ocean monument, and we have a bunch of ideas for that. Like I want to have a giant pirate ship, a giant orca jumping out of the ocean. We've learned with the tree that I'm very good at making tentacles. So there's gonna be a tentacle sprouting out of the water, maybe like wrapped around the pirate ship and stuff. It'll be interesting. And I already have like the ocean monument picked out and everything, so it's definitely like once I give myself a little break from doing big projects and doing a little bit, doing a smaller project here or there, we'll probably jump into that. But a sand temple like type of build is an interesting idea. Maybe not like directly directly doing that, but something like it would be interesting. I feel like. Yeah, that actually I did not need all these leaves. I literally didn't place more than like 20. All right, but I don't know why I didn't just fly there. So we're gonna build dirt out to where that thing is. This is probably good right here. Place glass, place lightning rod, and it should be safe. Maybe. Let's see if I go down to where that is. Well, I was judging it off the wrong one, but now it's definitely in a safety zone, I feel like. Right? Yeah, because I can see the lightning rod. So I assume this is within those 8 chunks. All right, JJ, take your time. Why don't you make the sea temple an aquarium and like collect all the fish in the game and name them the empty spawn? Whoa, damn, my elytra's almost broken. We probably need to fly to them to heal that. So let's do that. So by all the fish in the game, I assume you don't mean every single variety of like tropical fish, because isn't there like 40,000 different possible variants of them? There's a crazy number because like there's different like spots and stuff you can have on the fish and different colors and stuff, and it all adds up to become like crazy. I know with the sand temple idea for a little story behind it, there could be a giant worm that looks around, kind of like Dune you're talking about. But also, ooh, wait, okay, so we could honestly like convert. I have the itch to collect all the fish now, Maddie. I think you would be there until like your afterlife. I Wait, let's look this up before I spread misinformation again. How many different tropical fish are there in Minecraft? There are. Oh, not that many. 2,700. Oh. Oh. Why did I think there was more? I know a YouTuber collected. Really? Huh. Why did I think there was way more? This guy says 3,000. That guy says 2,700. What the hell? What the hell, Leon? And this guy, then IGN saying 3,584 tropical fish variants. What's the real answer? Okay. I know, I 100% believe you. There are psychopaths doing all types of stuff in hardcore. Case in point, me. I could have sworn. Aren't we all tropical fish variants? Maybe. We get a graph of all the tropical fish in Minecraft. Everyone point to the tropical fish you are. Yeah, 58. Okay, we're fine. Perfect, it's all healed. That's simple. Oh, crawl. Shh. They're XP. They're XP. That actually is really fucked up for me to just call Enderman their XP. I don't even give them like I just completely just like take away their rights and everything. I just say, yeah, they're XP. There are 3,720 tropical fish variants you can collect in Minecraft. Added on to that, so you have to collect all 3,722 tropical fish, and then you'd have to spend however long trying to get the blue axolotl, which is pretty rare in itself. Yeah, that would actually be... Honestly, maybe getting a blue axolotl would be cool for that build specifically. But I'm not sure. It's an interesting idea doing an aquarium type situation there, but I don't care about thunderstorms. I almost thought for a second, let's go get more heads, but no, I don't need more heads. Actually, speaking of, let's just not make anything burn. Let's just not have anything get struck by lightning. What was I thinking? Oh, so the sand temple idea that you mentioned. So obviously we have the giant creeper head stuck in sand, and I'm trying to come up with different ways of hiding my farms. And I genuinely think you might have just gave me an idea of hiding maybe the iron farm in a temple, because the iron farm's kind of chunky, and hiding it in a temple, that might be, well, so the issue there is we also have to make sure no iron golems can spawn. And it's also very awkward because we're on like the edge of the island. So maybe not maybe not this building, but we definitely could do like maybe over there we have a temple to cover the tree farm or in the bone meal farm. Like we could do that. That might be interesting. That's a decent idea, and it fits the theming of this desert. So where's my andesite? There's my andesite. We don't really have many steps. We don't really make too many steps of andesite. What if for your iron golem farm you made a huge handmade iron golem like holding the iron farm up? I don't know if necessarily that would fit exactly because like the store put something crazy on top. It's definitely it's a cool idea, but I don't know if it would fit. So like the idea I'm going with here is like this creeper, like the giant creeper head is a kaiju type being who like terrorized this town around it. So I kind of want to make the farms like blend in like their town buildings and that be like the main attraction kind of, you know, of like the big build that stands out instead of having like, which it sounds very cool to have like a huge hand from an iron golem holding something up top. That does sound very cool, but I don't know if it would fit what I have in plan. Also, hi in pasta. Guess anyone's curious why we have a just a third pig in, I guess a six set 1 2 3 4 5 6 wait, seventh pig in here. It's just the regular pig, guys. What else could be different about it? I don't know what's different about him, honestly, compared to these other pigs. He's just chilling. Perfectly normal pig. Find a new slate. Find a new agenda. Actually, it's okay. Once again, bringing up basketball, but there was actually a GM, a general manager. He like runs things for a basketball team, and he makes decisions and stuff. And apparently, he was like very chronic. What up, catfish? He was very chronically online, and he would always defend his actions on an alt account on Twitter, where he'd be like, and people were making fun of like the way he looked. So on his alt account, he was saying he's wearing a perfectly normal clothing. Find a new slate or something like that, and it's just very funny when people get caught with their burners. I think it was like a suit or something. He was wearing like a tie that was like really big, and he was like, "It's just a normal sized tie. Find a new slate." And then people just memed the hell out of it once they found out it was him. Oh wait, that actually okay. Wow, damn, we got up here pretty quick. Of course. Okay. Okay. This actually, oh my god, wait, this works kind of good. Like this actually works. The magical staircase of stupidness is gonna work. Yeah, I don't really like using steps because it's okay, well. It's not necessarily what I like doing, but it's fine. I was like, where'd all my stone go? I made it all in the stone brick. Yeah, I'm actually okay. It was a little bit ugly here, and it's still ugly. But we found greener passages. Greener passages? I don't know if that's the word I'm looking for. Feeling sick, so I'm gonna rest. Good night. Good night, Maddie. Hopefully you're feeling better soon with the sun poisoning stuff. It's still crazy to hear about that. So hopefully you definitely feel better soon. Yeah, we're gonna have to get quite a few lanterns for this. And more andesite, considering I keep walking off that. Okay, wait, yeah, it's actually, oops. Oops, I did it again. Are you, you're kidding me, right? Anyway, what up, JJ? Can't believe I just one step from being good. I had enough andesite, but instead of wasting all the andesite to make one step, I might as well just make short by short by one step. Wavy. Okay, so we're good there. Now we need regular andesite slabs to make the rest of the floor, as well as a bunch of stone brick for the bang 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 bang. And pretty sure we have a bunch of lanterns as well. Wandering trader. Yeah, we have so many lanterns. Oh, but hopefully you've been doing well, Catfish. Nice to see you back in the chat. In case anyone's curious, Catfish is also an OG like Suju and GZ and everybody else. He's here for a bit. He doesn't bless us with his presence as much, but he's a part of the OG gang. Okay. Doing all right, just popping in and see what's new. So we just so last time you were here, pretty sure last time you were here, we were TNT mining the floor or to blow up the deep slate and everything. We finished that and everything. Tree looks a lot better from what I remember. Yes, it does. I can show you what it looks like in just a second if you give me uno momento. Because we just finished the floor and everything, and now I have to eventually tackle the video editing of all a year and a half of footage. That'll be fun, I say. Fun. What up, GZ? You a witch? Why am I a witch? Yeah, that actually works perfectly. Okay. Before I get too distracted, let's show Catfish what the tweet looks like. Actually, it might be, I was gonna say golden hour, but I don't think it's golden hour where the tree will look like the best. All right, let's go to generic streamer mode. F1 mode. Oh, we're getting cinematic angles here, boys and girls and ladies and gentlemen. Theys and thems and everything in between. Da da da. Oh wait, I don't have. This is anticlimactic. Da da da. Oh, all right. Just give me that blank face. Screw you, GZ. And then if we come down here, most of the caves are filled with moss, like overgrown moss and stuff. Like they're aged in, you know, everything. And down here, it's covered in a sheet of concrete, 45,000 black concrete, and 45,000 glass. It does look kind of trippy when you're down here. Anyway, there we go. I'm back on screen. I do like the way that the shaders work, that it reflects the. I wish it. I honestly wish it somehow reflected the tree, but the tree's obviously way too big. Looks good. Thank you. Thank you. There was a lot of work. I helped. Jeezy, how did you help? You probably did help, but I'm curious on what you mean you helped. Oh, we got the Aurora Borealis out as well to flex on them. Okay. I think I would add some character to the sides of the hole. What do you mean the sides of the hole? Oh, wouldn't that be the sides of the hole, all the moss and stuff? Oh, Jeezy, you didn't place anything, Jeezy. Like Catfish said, you were moral support. Yes, yeah, there's kind of blank up here, but there weren't any caves up here. I could have made manual caves though. Hello. Or do you want to go? Say ya. No. Hold up. Oh, okay. Wait, a skeleton. Oh, he died. Oh, I just wanted to Sparta him out of the universe. Hold up. We're gonna do this as a skeleton. Ow. They don't even get. I don't even get to witness them die. They despawn midair. You better watch your back. You're about to see GZ pop out. GZ, are you threatening Catfish? That's crazy. Yeah, but I'm sure like eventually we'll revisit this because obviously like my sword build I want to do a part 2 to and then the stronghold build I want to do a part 2 as well. So I'm sure eventually one day I'll have a bunch of ideas to come back and revisit this and add a part 2 to this and add more details to. But right now I'm honestly so happy with how it looks. Love. Damn, GZ, he called you a motherfucker. Come at me. He just patted his chest and said, "Come fight me, bro." Am I instigating? I don't think I am. Oh, I don't know. I was about to say I just hydrated, but that was just me taking a drink. All right, there you go. I hydrated. The messenger. I mean, technically, there's a message above my head. Blub blub like a fish. He might have called you a fish. He said your lips look like a fish. What does that even mean? Your lips look like a fish. Is that an insult? No, I didn't. No, something funny that you could do, like what you do with the creeper head. Oh, what exactly did you say, Sniper? Or did you? No, Catfish. I was just instigating, saying you said shit that you didn't actually say. Wait, why didn't the go to jail audio go off? Oh no, you're fine. Sniper. Wait, hold up. Why didn't the go to jail audio play for you? What the hell? Hold up. Oh. Oh. The Blurp website is down. Hold up. Let me log into Twitch real quick here. Didn't this happen before? It did. And then I had to like reset it. Hold up. Blurp is the sound effects that is the go to jail and everything and all that. Wait, so where the hell do I find this? So we go to settings, browser source. We copy. Did it get reset? Okay, hold up. We're gonna get JJ his go to jail audio.
Oh no!
There we go.
You did something bad. Get in the cage!
There we go. It works. I fixed it. Make a rundown totem of undying that's like rustic and broken, sticking out of the sand. When you go inside, it leads to the farm of your choice. Maybe if I made a totem of like if I made a totem farm, but I don't think I ever will. I feel like that'd be like the only fitting thing to do with that situation, you know? There you go, JJ. You got your horny jail audio. Let down T. I'll assume you meant T model instead of idle, but maybe you meant idle. We're moon. What you mean we're moon? The moon is outside probably. And I'm inside. Can I see the moon? Wait, where is the moon? Wait, Jeezy's right. Where the hell is the moon? Oh, it's above my head. Not sure moon. Okay, Jeezy's just confusing the hell out of me. When you run out of ideas, sometimes you gotta return the basic. Oh, where you build the moon. Oh, you're talking about midnight unit. I didn't know, brother. I know what time it was. Also, I like how Jeezy's slightly delayed every time I talk. Yeah, so Catfish, thankfully we will probably not run out of ideas because I have a bunch of ideas here. We have we'll ignore the shadow build because that's just an idea that I don't actually believe in. We have a Truman Show style dome that I'm going to put like all my good villagers and stuff with. Ocean Monument build that I was just talking about previously, the next big build we're going to do, so we're going to ignore that. Soon we can probably take this off the board, the floating island with giant soccer tree. That'll feel really weird to take that off the board. Continue Nether Infection on MJ Island. Giant floating moon build that I haven't figured out what to do with, but maybe we'll put that in like the end or something. Giant Creeper Kaiju town over there. We're going to make a town surrounding him. Movie Land. The stream was delayed. And I don't know if you saw my message. Yeah, Sniper, I talked about it. I said, I'm not sure if I would want to do a totem of like that type of. It sounds interesting, but I wouldn't like make a giant totem undying unless I was designing a totem farm. You know, that kind of makes the most sense. You know, Catfish. We were having a discussion yesterday. About what the hell were we talking about actually? About, yeah, of course, JJ, you can make a suggestion if you think of one. I'm always open for ideas of people because, like, you know, I'm not like the most creative person imaginable. I'm always open for more ideas. But anyway, Catfish, we were talking yesterday about the moon and everything, and like apparently there's a story, or maybe someone's reading a book or something like that, or there's a theory that humans are technically not native to Earth, and we're aliens who were just sent here to, like, this is our prison, and our wardens are on the moon. You know, this is a very like crackpot theory, and I don't actually believe this before someone's like, this streamer's a moron. But it sounds like an interesting plot for a story. I will absolutely say that. It sounds like the plot to fucking Moonfall. Is it actually the plot of something already? I wouldn't be surprised if it is. Because it's like, it reminds me of something too much. Almost movie ever, but it's one of those so bad it's good. So like nope, can't even say the Minecraft movie because the Minecraft movie was just bad. It wasn't even like so bad it's good. It was just bad. I was hoping it'd be so bad it was good, but it fell to just bad. Chicken jockey. I hate the success of that, because now the entire second movie is just gonna be memes, because they seen how well it did with memes. So now Minecraft 2, if they do make a Minecraft 2, they will, because of how much money it made. But when they do make the second Minecraft movie, it's just gonna be all memes. That's the entire movie, because they seen how well it did. Coming in terms with it, it hurts my soul. It really, like, every time I think about it, it hurts me. It could have been so much better in every which way, and instead they did that. That was what they decided. Yep, this is our final product. I don't know if I intend on seeing it. You probably shouldn't. Like, the only funny part is a villager gets ran over by a car. I'm not going to give you any context for the scene, just spoiler reasons, but just a villager gets hit by the car. That was the most I laughed at the movie. Does that say something about my mental health that I laughed at a villager getting completely fucking wrecked by a car? Possibly. God damn it, now I'm imagining that the one scene is just like, why do they do that? It's funny though, I'll give them that. The only funny part of the movie. Actually, that's a lie. I think they make a joke involving the villager at some point. That's funny as well. But Jack Black didn't really make me laugh too much at all, really. Second movie is just gonna be 480p footage of Jack looking into the webcam. Jack, maybe I should use his full name. We don't want him to jack into the webcam. That probably is gonna be what it's about. And then they'll hire whoever the most annoying actress is to play Alex, and they'll just stare at each other in their eyes and just keep saying Minecraft stuff. Stone brick. B. Cheers. Actually, I already thought of a female actress, Melissa McCarthy. She would be the perfect Alex if they're gonna go that route of finding the most annoying person. GC, add that to the list. I might have to add it to the list, the quote list. Just because that is 100% out of context and would be funny. I'm not currently logged in Twitch. Give me 1 second. I can do it. Say 1 second, like I'm not currently busy, but give me more than 1 second. Okay. Add quote. Yeah, jack into the webcam. That's quote 299. Don't know how I feel about that. Actually, I think me adding yeah might make it worse. Anyway, it's fine. All right, so we want to yeah. I need steps here. But, oh yeah, I never did this wall. Yes, JJ. I guess out of context, that probably looks bad for you of me just typing, yeah, Jack into the wall. Or Jack, not Jack into the wall. Jack into the webcam. Minecraft 3 plot. Jack Black Jackson into the webcam, and Jack Black's all over the lens. Jack Black, Jack Black. Jack Black. Well, we found quote 300. I think someone's already claimed quote 300. Shockingly enough, they've been waiting for quote 299 so they can claim quote 300. Because I'm pretty sure, yeah, if we do quote 100, we have this quote is special. We have quote 200. More like Jack back. Quote 200 is, this quote is also special. So quote 300, I think it has to be like, someone's gonna be pissed that I do this. They're gonna be like, hey, I claim quote 300. Pretty sure it was Jeezy or Suju, one of the two. Neither of them are currently here. So quote 300 will be slightly more special than the last. For 300, I just wrote this quote is somewhat special, but only slightly more special than the last. Might also be better. I think we're, yeah, wait, that might be good for 400. This quote is only slightly more special than the last, because 300 is kind of better than 200. But 400, is it really better than 300? Wonder who will be pissed off that I stole their quote. I mean, it's my stream, my quote. Okay. We're looking for here is, what up, Ainfa? How you doing? Can you just remove it though? One of them, yeah, I can change the quote. Like, I can change what the quotes say, but only I have permission. Nobody else has permissions to change exact quotes, like what they say. Only I have that special sauce. A little awkward. Oh, you just woke up? Hey, that's pretty nice. I'm doing pretty well. Started streaming a little late here because I was watching the Pacers play in the NBA, not championship. Whoa. The Pacers are currently in the final four of the NBA, and they're up 2-0 on their opponents. So I was watching that game, and then we're streaming, we're chilling. Hopefully you slept well though and everything. Nobody else cares about basketball besides me, but I will continue. I'm gonna make you all deeply invested into the Indiana Pacers one way or another. You will all care about my happiness, so you'll care about their well-being, you know? Maybe? I don't think anyone will care, I'm not gonna lie. This is gonna be like a big, okay. Me doing slabs for the ceiling, kind of crazy, because this is like, this is gonna have like a deep ass, like, actually, that might be kind of fun. Do you have some basketball too? Hey, you know what, fan? What team your fan? All right, what team your friend is a fan of? There we go. A special sauce you might, you know, maybe we do have Michael Jordan special sauce or special juice or whatever the hell. I think that was the reference you were making from Space Jam, but if not, whoops. Yeah, I think this is a little bit too deep. I should have used steps, or should have started going down sooner. This was a bad mistake. Let's fix it before I get too lost in the sauce. And we have, wait, we only have 6 steps. Can't really tell, but he likes LeBron a lot. Ah, so he's a Lakers fan. LeBron has tortured my team for years, so I am personally not a fan. Like, he's a good basketball player, but I'm personally not a fan of LeBron because he's made my team. Michael Jordan special sauce, yeah. Michael Jordan special sauce. That's how it works. That's how he was so good, and that's how he makes Bugs Bunny. Okay, wait, this is actually kind of weird. Bugs Bunny and Donald Duck drinks Jordan's special sauce to become just like him. Or special juice. It's a special juice, which is somewhat worse than special sauce. Space Jam was a weird movie, huh? Where does the sauce come from? So, went into Roblox to play LeBron Clicker. Interesting. Anyway, so it actually ends up Jordan is completely lying, and it's just water. But then he put a label on it that said Jordan's special juice, and Bugs Bunny and all of them were like so excited. They were like, "Oh my god, we can play like Jordan!" So they drank it, and then they found out it's just water, and they always could play like that the entire time. It was always in them. But out of context, saying that Bugs Bunny and Donald Duck drank Jordan's special liquid to become better at basketball maybe isn't the best. Who knows though? Who could really guess? I think he's lying. Yeah, he's lying. Oh, I hate actually that we mentioned LeBron now, because I have the stupid LeBron song stuck on my head where it's like LeBron James. LeBron James. Jordan's special fluid, if you will. I feel like we're going to be put on a list here. I don't know what list, but we're going to be put on a list for this. Okay. That's not that bad of it. But yeah, because we could just cover that like that, and then oops. If I had, oh, I have, yeah. Yeah, you'll never know it was there. Oh. You know, having lanterns here, but then having torches, maybe, maybe I should be more efficient here, but it's fine. That actually works perfectly. Ooh, wait, you kind of almost hit your head there. Eh, whatever. Oh, I think I know what I did slightly wrong here, but it's fine. I did slightly different here, but it doesn't matter too much, honestly. Okay, so I guess technically, like, we could just do that for our special staircase. And then, oh, hey, torch. Oh, well, that's, maybe I can't do that one. What are you even doing right now? Is the glass done? The glass is done on. The glass is done. The concrete is done. So I decided to do like some. I'm near my base and I have random stuff connected. So I was a special staircase named after LeBron's special. No, it's Jordan's special fluid. Not LeBron special fluid. When they made Space Jam 2 with LeBron, it sucked. It was so much worse. We're at my base, Info, and I decided that I wanted to connect to my bee farm that is all the way up there. It's not that far away. It's literally, I have a staircase to it. My bee farm, where that glass is. I wanted to connect it to my other stuff. So basically just a little small project we could do on stream just to chill, you know, vibe out, hang out with chat. So I decided to do this. And it goes from the sheep farm up here, little staircase. Go up here. Go up here. And oh, hey, look, there's my bee farm. Yeah, it's like I'm slowly turning it into... I keep making comparisons that it's like an anthill where like all of my stuff just connects to each other. Because at one point we connected this, which is obviously, this goes to my storage, which this is very blank. We really need to do something with it. But it obviously has the other side of the axolotl cage. And then it goes down to where my storage is on the other side of that wall. Also, yes, this looks kind of weird, specifically because, so if anyone's curious, if you place axolotl in a cage full of, like, they have no air blocks, even though they do not look for, like, they don't breathe air, they don't need to breathe air to live, they will all, for some reason, group up into a, they'll all, like, group up into a corner. But if you leave a gap above them, they'll swim normally, and they'll actually swim around their enclosure. I discovered this because if I come over to the other side, actually, wait, hold up. Let's take the fancy elevator. I don't know. I don't know if I'm like big brain for this or not, because we did have an axolotl. Actually, Suju's axolotl died for this discovery because they used to all literally just chill right up in this corner, right up against this wall, looking for an air block for some reason. But the second that I like put another, like I put it up one and have a bunch of air there, they actually all swim around. Besides, I don't know what those guys are doing over there. They're being silly gooses. Oh, they move. They're just, yeah, they're literally just being silly gooses. They're floating too low. Like, guys, if you want to go up slightly. What? Okay. Decorations down there? No. So, they made this cheaper now. Lodestones are much cheaper to make. It is made of iron, not netherite. It's much cheaper. I'm not rich like that. We're not balling just like that. Yet, at least. I don't think ever, actually. I don't know why I said yet. Like, yeah, I mean, I guess technically, because you don't ever hit your head there, so that torch fits fine there. Then you go around, and oh, hey. You know, here. Hey. That works pretty well. That's kind of awkward right here, I'm not gonna lie. That is kind of awkward right here. Like the recipe? Yeah, so hold up, I'll look at it for you. Lodestone. Instead of netherite, you now need chiseled stone brick, 8 of them, surrounded by 1 iron ingot. Or they surround 1 iron ingot and you get 1 lodestone. So it's still a pretty expensive recipe, but it's not as expensive because obviously you can make iron farms. And ancient debris cannot really be farmed. To my knowledge, at least. Some psychopath might have been able to make a farm. But I don't know it, nor do I want to know it. Okay, this is actually kind of bothering me, so we're gonna... Someone has, of course they have. Thought it was still netherite and iron on the next update. No, so the next update that was about the lodestone came out already. But I do know what you're... Wait, why do I have... Oh, There's a bunch of wool because all the... Yeah. These are all going to get full because these are all full. I should probably empty them, huh? Or at least, like, take out the shears, because the shears are just going to keep cutting. That's a good... Ooh, what should I do there? I could just turn it off, I guess. I don't need to, like... Yeah, because if I take away the redstone, it won't work anymore, I think. So we just set up a little chest up here. Yeah, we could easily just get rid of that. Alright, I'm getting rid of torches, because who needs torches? Oh. Maybe I need torches. That's actually... I don't like that. I don't like that either. What the hell? What the helly? Obviously, this goes downstairs, so this definitely doesn't matter. Oh, well. This isn't... There's no zeros here, right? 9, 9, 9, 10, 10, 10. Okay. 10, 10. Yeah, okay, we're fine. Just making sure. I didn't think this was dark enough, but I just want to make sure. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to turn these off. Oh, let's go get a chest to put the redstone in. Maybe, no, maybe a barrel. Hold up. We definitely have a barrel in this. We can turn this off because this is auto smelting enough. We could put a barrel down to hold all of the, yeah, I knew we had barrels. I'm over prepared. LeBron. I hate that that song's stuck in my head now. It's such a goofy, stupid little song. Yeah, there we go. And I don't think it'll activate now. And when I do, if I ever want wool again, I just have to come back and put the redstone back. I don't know why I just separated it all. But anyway, okay. Back to the important topic at hand. Actually, probably put that there, because yeah, you definitely won't run into there because you're turning. What up, AJ? Yeah, you'll definitely won't turn into there. That's perfectly fine. Excelente. Ooh. What if we... Hold up. Wait a minute. Because you got random American Eagles. You guys see the, they added a... They got... If you update your phone, you have new emotes, and they have purple cum as an emote. Yep. Anyway, nothing much. We're just chilling. I started streaming a little late because I was watching basketball. We're just chilling at the base, just having a little having not as productive day, just connecting stuff at the base. Not doing anything too special. I'm waiting for the question of someone's gonna go like purple cum question mark. Yep, there it is. Waiting for. Oh, can I pull up YouTube chat on my phone to put the emote in chat? And it'll appear above my head for YouTubers or Twitchers. Twitch, that sounded weird. Twitchers. Okay, I'm on my phone. Where's the purple cum emoji? There it is. Add emoji. Oh, it doesn't appear. It doesn't appear. Maybe it appears for you guys, but it doesn't appear for the stream, obviously. It just appears as the X's. It does not appear on my computer, but if you're on your phone, it probably appears. Maybe. I might be lying. It's just the X. If you're on your phone, it might appear. Because it appears on my phone when I put it in, but I guess maybe my browser isn't updated enough to show it or something. Okay. So I actually do want to empty slightly those chests of wool. Only a little bit, because I don't want to have too much wool. Why is there purple cum? I don't know why there's... I was just explaining that they added purple cum as an emote for your phone. Everybody just has access to purple cum now. It's just what you have if you update your phone. But I can't see it on my computer, so I had to put it on... I had to go on my phone for that. Oh, nope, that's cobblestone. All right, just putting stuff away real quick because I do want to grab some of that that wool that we were just talking about. And I want to slightly fill the inventory, but not really fill it too much. Is the emote really called purple cum? No, I think it's like called goo or something. But me being an immature child, I immediately thought of, oh, people are going to pair this with the eggplant emoji. Like, there's not a chance in the world the eggplant emoji is not being used with that. I really need to stop making more slabs and steps. I need to use the ones I'm making. Okay. Honestly, I could probably remove some of the torches from down into the farm too and use lanterns. Because I do, as you guys can probably tell, I am a big basic bitch who likes using lanterns. Maybe we get some redstone lamps down there. The redstone lamps are kind of underappreciated, I feel like. Instead of this torch spam I did of like, yep, this is how I will grow. Okay. So these are all overflowing, I'll assume, correct? We'll grab 3 gray. What's the red doing? The red is fully. So we'll grab 3 red. Cannot find the Thanos gooning. It took me a while to find it too. It's like buried in a section you wouldn't expect to look for it, and I forget where I found it. Only eggplant, not purple cum. We're seeing this for real. There's a few emotes that they added. I can't tell what emote that is because it's X for me, but I know there's a dead tree they added. Fingerprint, purple cum, the dude with tired. There's a new emoji face with like really tired eyes, like they have eye bags, and I think that'll get a lot of use. And then I think they updated a flag. Yeah, in fact, you said fingerprint. All right, I was on the case. I was on the case, and then there's like a dead tree as well. If I didn't say dead tree already. this. I like how he said, or yeah, he said this, and I just see nothing. Sleepy dude. Yeah, it's probably, yeah, sleepy dude. For me, I see nothing, so I'm just trusting you guys aren't putting the wrong emotes. Everyone's right, because I'm blind. Why? Wait, why am I going this way? They connect to each other now. I mean, I guess it's kind of out of the way, so it would be really, like... It would be very annoying to fly all the way down there. Actually, no, it wouldn't. That actually is a pretty simple way to get there. Now I'm thinking about it. Okay. We... 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. And then we'll come back for these two, and then I basically have... I don't think I will ever use this amount of wool. The wool farm can basically be like... You can put a close sign here. I don't think I'll put a close sign, but that's... No, what am I doing? I'm being silly. I'm being a silly, goofy guy. Hold up, let's go over here. The bad part is I can't fly because there's different elevations, so I'd smack my face into the steps. Yeah, no, can you imagine if this all still costs the netherite with all the stuff that's on my floor? Like, someone would see this and have a heart attack. I should gaslight people and lie and say I built this before they changed the recipe. It doesn't exist. What do you mean it doesn't exist? My input just said yes, and I just see an emoji, so I don't know what emoji he's saying yes to. What up, Jake? Where's the green? Where's green? Where's green? Oh, we don't actually have a lot of green. Oh, no, we don't have to go that way. I can go the normal way. Normal way, in quotes. Finally found purple. Like how I've... Actually, I like how I've corrupted everyone, that you now only see that emoji as purple cum. And it was randomly in a place you weren't expecting, in the emote, like, bar or whatever, right, Ainfa? They, like, buried that, making sure no one saw it. Hey, using both the eggplant and the purple cum is crazy. Where the fuck is it? Oh, catfish. Let me see if I can find, like, if I can... if you have a Galaxy, or not a Galaxy, a Samsung phone in general, I can help you find it because I have it. But if you have an iPhone, I don't know. Wait, yeah, actually, I don't even remember where I found the purple cum. It was just in my most recent of Google phone, so I don't see this year. Oh, yeah, no. So we have the same emotes. Wait, where the hell is it? Oh, okay. So you know, like you have those slots above your phone, right? Or above your emotes where you have the smiley face, the dog, the kitchen, the house, the basketball, the book, and then like an exclamation point, question mark, and then a flag? Or is that just for Samsungs? Because I can't explain any further without knowing that you see what I see. Yeah. Okay. So go to the exclamation point, question mark, and scroll down to where you see the numbers, and then look to the left of the hashtag, and it should be right there. That should be where your purple cum emoji is, for me at least. That's where that is. Do you think YouTube will ban me for calling it purple cum? Probably not, right? Yeah, we're fine. Anyway, for context, for people who don't know what the hell I'm talking about, because you just opened stream or something, they added new emotes for your phone if you update your phone recently. And one of them was like purple, just a purple bloop, but it looks like purple cum. So I'm just gonna call it purple cum. Am I a child? Possibly. But I will spread my misinformation and make everyone else call it purple cum. Catfish didn't say anything, so I don't know if he found it or he's lost. The world may never know. Went to the chat of my friends that Thanos gooned and looking. Oh god, did Catfish just? Yeah, I'll send you a picture of what my chat. I'll put in the Discord what my chat looks like. That actually is a smart thing. Oh yeah, wait, no, you're missing. Our emotes are set up differently, I think, because yeah. Okay, and I guess I should show this to stream too, so they can actually see what purple cum looks like. You might need to update your phone. Anyway, okay. So this is what Catfish's phone looks like. He's missing purple cum, but we come down to what my phone preview looks like. Purple cum. Oh. Wow. You see what purple cum looks like? You know what, Catfish? That actually is a good quote. I'll give you that one. Someone it looks like for me too. I mean, I imagine all of them are semi-similar. Like, there's no way they can make. I'm just gonna shut up because the way that I'm saying things is just bad. All right, should I hold tab for a second? Okay. Like I said, this is just a chill stream. We finished the big build that we're doing, so I just wanted to jump on stream and hang out with you guys for a bit since I was a little late tonight. So we're just vibing. We're just doing things around, you know, taking care of some housekeeping around the base. Wait, actually, yeah. What I was thinking was maybe we have some redstone lamps here instead of placing the lanterns. That actually might make sense. Hold up, let's count how much I would need if I did where all the torches are. What are you gonna build next? So like you know what my next big what my next big build is, but we're probably not gonna jump straight to the big build because obviously going back to back big builds is crazy. Green cum Catfish. So that's our next big build, the Ocean Monument build with a giant orca, a pirate ship, a tentacle, and a bunch of other ocean themed stuff. But probably like the next build we'll do is probably like the Truman Show style dome for villagers, because I was in the middle of building it before I really like dedicated and sat down and said, okay, we're finishing the floating island. Like I kept delaying it and was like, let me do other ideas. But then I finally like locked in and said, no, we will work on nothing but the floating island. So now we're working on we're gonna work on the Truman Show style as like a smaller build that won't take as long and just, you know, kill time with chat and stuff. And for context on what that is, Truman Show is based off a movie that they basically a TV show buys a baby or adopts a baby and raises him on the set, where they basically gaslight him into thinking his entire life is real, but it's just a TV show and he's being recorded his entire life. So I want to put like villagers in like a dome that makes it look like they're just living in a regular old village, and then underneath the dome I'll have like the special villagers who are really good trades and stuff. Kind of screw up the more I explain it, but it's fine. Anyway, okay, let me count the torches and let me see what Einfa's. Wow, Einfa's purple cum is really. Why is it so like detailed in compared to mine? He's got like extra depth to his. Anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 22, 23. Right, I'm just gonna make like 30. Make like 32 redstone lamps. How do you make redstone lamps again? It's been a while since I made one. Explodes or something. Yeah, those are like really detailed emotes you got there. Redstone lamp. Oh, it's just glowstone and redstone. Okay, that's not that bad. Oh, whoa. Okay, and then I'm lazy, and you're gonna see how lazy I am. I don't feel like setting up like a light switch where I have to turn it on, so I'm just gonna put a redstone block on top of it, behind it. Oh, wait, okay. Do you know the seed? The seed for what? So that's a slight problem. Ooh. I don't want to do it like that because that's directly, perfectly in the middle. Ooh, maybe we... The world... I've looked at the seed before, but I don't know it off the top of my head. I'm pretty sure if I like... There, that's a seed. I don't really care if people know my seed because what you won't see the world that I get because obviously I generated this world in like 1.16, 1.17. So you might get a way different world generation than me. Oh, psh. When I Google purple cum emoji, the first thing that popped up was a Reddit post from over a year ago showing new emotes coming to iOS. Yeah, finally, I've been waiting for a grimace jizz emoji for years now. So that me and my friend were talking about this actually a year ago when we seen that it was announced, and we were like, oh my god, I can't wait to be like a degenerate and use it. And then it finally came, and it's amazing. Okay, honestly, I do kind of like the concept that I never actually I go on the blank ones instead of the stripped ones instead of the non-stripped ones. That is a cool concept we got going on here. Will I actually ever really notice the care too much about that? Probably not, no, but I get it. I think they also announced like not semi like they were also talking about emotes that possibly come. Why is there birch? What do you mean why is there birch? Birch is up there, just chilling. Stripped birch, yeah, up there on the ceiling. This has been here for decades. Okay, maybe not decades, but it's been here a while. Grimace. at the fences. Oh yeah, all that stripped oak as well. I don't know actually. Wait, yeah. I think I just ran out of regular wood and I said screw it. He's gonna go here. Oh my god, that's terrible. I love and hate the internet all at the same time. It really is an amazing thing. So these crops may not grow the most efficiently now, but I also don't care because it's chill. Honestly, we might be able to take out these torches too and like add oh well, shit. Wait, how much did I separate these? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 4, 5. Wait, was it 5 in between or yeah, it was 5 in between, so I'm the 6th one. So actually I was doing that correct. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, well, that slightly causes a problem. Just a small problem. Just a small flood. Kind of forgot that. No, I actually didn't forget at all. The axolotl was right above me. I just wasn't thinking. So when we go here, this is definitely going to be under the axolotl enclosure, I assume. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that is 100% under the axolotl enclosure because that is the wonders. Hold up, I'm gonna be smart here and not break a bunch of crops. I say as I'm doing the most like inefficient way possible to stop this. What the hell? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wow, all right, that actually worked perfectly. Yeah. Well, sort of, because yeah, it's fine. That actually, it cleans up the middle so there's not a bunch of torches here. And then I didn't even realize I put glowstone up there. I'm not gonna lie. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it's a little darker in here now, so maybe the crops won't grow as well. But I'm also okay with that because it's not like we're eating them really. It's like we're in need of them. I need carrots. We have a giant carrot farm over near the bone meal farm. And I don't really need wheat or anything. But yeah. That actually works perfectly. And I kind of does, obviously it looks weird because all the crops are not grown right now because I broke a lot, but it still works. Okay, now what I need to fix is if we come up here, there's just a small problem. Just a small problem. But I have an idea. First, I'm going to throw all these potatoes. First, poisonous potatoes, I kind of hate. They really need to do something with poisonous potatoes. Make it an ingredient for a potion. I don't know what type of potion, but make it an ingredient. Because otherwise, what does it do? You can't put it in a composter. You can only eat it to poison yourself. That is it. Make it do something potion-wise, and I feel like that'd be kind of cool. Yeah, that'll just give me bone meal. I put it over here for some reason instead of over there where the other bone meal is, because I don't know. Yeah, we're slowly eliminating the use of torches on this land, and I don't know if that's a good thing or I mean it's a good thing, but definitely looks different. Well, I guess not entirely eliminating, but we actually we still have lanterns on us, so we could. Okay, maybe not. Actually, no. Let my man cook. We just have to cover that. So these are two, and then that kind of okay. That kind of bothers me slightly. I'm not gonna lie. But what if we? No, because then that would be right over the coconut. Actually, that doesn't matter. He's cooking. Is he burning the kitchen down? Possibly. Okay. That's separated by two. That wait. What? Oh no, I never moved this side. Yes, that's separated by two. Wait, what? Is this not perfect? Oh no, I didn't move these. I moved these for some reason instead of moving those. I'm an idiot. It was supposed to be separated by three on each side. Yeah, okay. I don't know what my brain's doing. I was moving on autopilot and I did bad things. Sorry. Yeah, it's three, three, one on that side, one on this side. Also, we pay no attention to this because I have no clue what happened here. But we'll fix that. All right, and then torches are gone from there too. Look at me, slowly eliminating my torch use. Then we just, as long as we don't go to the back. What are the coordinates of the beach? Like the beach I'm currently at? 0, negative 170. It literally is where I spawned. Like if I come over here, this is where I spawned. This mossy cobblestone, that is where I spawned. I set it up to look like really old and stuff. We could probably do a better job at that. That was like me, like really like simple brained minded of like, yeah, moss, and we can make this damage, like have indents and stuff, have steps to make it look indented and stuff. Also, catfish, I had no clue that was a thing. What up, Jackie? All right, so we do need, yeah, we do need 2 mud because this is gonna bother me, and then a few more granite. Ow. Yeah, let's grab that and that. And oh, I just left the crafting table out here. What am I doing? What is he doing? I come over here. The mola, the mada is right here, and we have mud bricks. I don't have a lot of mud. We should probably get more mud. Ow. Oh yeah, it's just a tag. Yeah, I was gonna say it's with 1.18, 1.17, the entire generation of the world has changed. So I don't imagine my like seed will give you really anything of like the same quality of stuff. My seed will give you anything. I can only say that in Minecraft without like getting arrested. Did they look fecal related? Cat? That sounded weird to call you just cat instead of catfish. That is true if you do 1.16. At least I'm pretty sure it was 1.16. Because it was when the Nether update first dropped that I'm pretty sure that I made the thing. Little rat turds. I don't really have experience looking at rat turds, but I think I know what you're talking about. There you go. Now they're all packed in. Oh, well, now they're all packed in. Nothing peeking out. Bunch of sheep. We really need to do something for you guys. You guys are kind of just like you guys are the ugly stepchild, even though you have cool names. Or well, yeah, you know you have cool names. At least 2 of you do. It's Wednesday, my dude. Wednesday and my dude. You know, haha. I think that was a Jackie. Or what? Nope, not Jackie. I was looking at my chat, and that's why I said Jackie. It was a Snazzy thing, and Snazzy named them like that. Wow, wait, this looks so weird now. Not having like porches right here. Like it feels like I just cleaned up all of the stuff on my floor. Like I just did like some spring cleaning. Oh, this is also what I wanted to do. I wanted to figure out how to cover that, but I know a way to cover that. I just need to get the blocks for it. Oh. Okay, I'm pretty sure you guys probably know where I'm going with this. The fact that I just made slabs. We could have a little bump or two. We might have to make extra a little bump or two, but maybe not too much because then it might get a little too crazy. Also, ignore the fact that this is oops. This is not how I'm supposed to be able to get to the water. It was yeah, it was supposed to be one higher. Anyway. Okay. Ignoring. Yep. You guys don't see a thing. There was no redstone embossing saying. Was that torch always there? Nope, that's not what I meant to do. Huh. That torch is supposed to be there. This is bothering me. I'm gonna go get another, I'm gonna make this diorite into polished diorite so I can put that there. Oh, wait. I just remembered on why I don't think I did what I did. No, no, no. I'm gaslighting myself. So I was just thinking of why I didn't do anything fancy with this, thinking it mossy cobblestone was like moodstone where you can't make anything out of it besides slabs. But no, you can make like steps and stuff out of the other stuff. There we go. Whoa. I guess this got hit by a lightning bolt or something because this is a weird tree growth. We don't talk about it though. Now I'm staring at this, I kind of want to oh, I haven't slept in a few days, I guess. All right. Ow. I kind of want to make it look a little better. I think that's what we're gonna do. Like I said, this is just like a housekeeping episode. Geo just started playing Minecraft. Oh my god. Sorry, Geo, if you're in my chat, I'm stalking you. More so, Discord just announced it on the top left of my screen with their new update or whatever that calls people out when they start games that you're playing. Where they'll be like, hey, invite this person to play or ask them to play when you're playing the same game as them. Ow, my ear. Redstone stuff. Oh, we didn't have any redstone lamps. I guess redstone lamps don't really count too much as redstone stuff, but it's fine. What was that? Andesite? Andesite. Actually, so we're gonna put the 52 in our offhand. Grab this. That's a chest full of torch. Put the 64 in there, and now we have just added more to our chest. We got a bunch more back. There we go. I don't think we're gonna need the lanterns right now, but we might. We definitely don't need 37 of them. We'll put some away. Let's put the wood away. As well as while we're here, we're gonna pass this anyway, but just in case I forget, I'm gonna grab like that much. Grab that much moss. Sea lantern, I actually just passed it, pretty sure. No, that's ocean stuff. I like just got myself. Ooh, what kind of smoothie did you get yourself? Ooh, actually, it's starting to. So it's starting to become spring / summertime for me, and this is milkshake time. Because the way my brain works is, I get hot chocolate during the fall and winter months, but then when it becomes spring and summer, you get milkshakes. I'm gonna have to pull out the your chest to get more fireworks, but I'm delaying that. How much mossy cobblestone do we actually have? Do I need to make more? Because it's probably down here, if any. We have 2 stone brick, but we're not looking for that. We have 1 wall. Oh, the mossy cobblestone stairs. We have like 12. We'll just leave them there and we'll make more because we could always use more. And oh, the mossy cobblestone would be here, which we have 32 of, which isn't that much, honestly. We could make more. Bang, bang, bang. Pop, pop, and pop. Did I need to make this much mossy cobblestone? Probably not, no. So we're gonna make some walls. We're gonna make some steps, and we're gonna make some slabs. And we have 64 regular. I'm gonna make this boy look damaged. And I'm getting dirt because you always need some dirt. Why can't I go down? Thank you. We're just gonna worry. Yeah, we're gonna waste the last firework. Okay. What I was originally thinking is I want to build this up slightly more so it's not very weird with this just hanging on the edge a little bit. I feel like that's a little bit better. Still an awkward staircase with no doubt about it, but at least it's slightly better. And then we could add more depth on this side. Random torch, I don't like that. But anyway, okay. What I'm thinking is step. Well, okay, that's not. Just adds more depth like that. Then, you know, come down here. We made way too much. It just looks like aged now, you know? Or not aged, but like it looks like it has some character to it instead of being really flat, one-dimensional. We add random bumps and stuff to it. And maybe add just a random hole, you know? Because obviously it's old, so it would be weathered and have some holes in it. Because this is where we originally spawned, you know? That's really awkward going in there and then you bump out. I did not mean to make walls. Walls might have been kind of a silly choice on my part, but it's fine. Just to make it, you know, just to cover the ground around this and to give an excuse for why I made so much of this. I hate Enderman. This is 100% an Enderman job. Speaking of, though, Enderman were actually trying to do me a favor. Now I know what you're thinking. Wow, this looks flat now, and you're absolutely right. So now we have a reasoning to do more steps. Let's go like there, and then we could have the moss go there. And then if we like, yeah, okay. Walls could come in hand. Why did my brain just like malfunction on why you said that? Oh. Okay. I didn't expect them to connect like that, but that kind of, unless you meant like walls to like there's a railing. And I took that a complete different way. Wait, what would hollow behind look like? Oh, shit. Okay, I see what you're talking about now. I was like, what do you mean hollow behind? I get what you said hollow behind for now. Hollow behind the Yellow Brick Road. I was about to waste the lantern, placing it here. Wait, that actually, yeah, I kind of like that. That's a W idea, Catfish. Oh, can we do that here as well? I mean, obviously we can, but yeah, oh my god. I never thought of it to use that for walls for some reason. To just hollow out the end and then you get a kind of like a, just a texture. I mean, I guess it's like, it is like it's like a slab kind of, because it's like indented a little. So it's like a sideways slab almost, in a way. Not really. Yeah, I'm gonna have way too much fun with that. Speaking of slabs, that's it is like a sideways. Oh, so I was kind of cooking with that idea. See, people are complaining saying we need sideways slabs. We already have them. No, I think that's with the second they add sideways slabs, people are gonna go crazy in the just the creativity department. And I'm kind of excited for it. I'm sure there's mods and stuff for it that people have already gone crazy with, but you get what I mean. Yeah, no, I mean, it's nothing like crazy or fancy, but I kind of like it. Gives it like a aged weather. Gives combination slabs would also work. I just had to actually work with that previously when I was putting the granite. I remember just off the top of my head without saying anything that I had to put the same slabs down. That would actually be kind of cool to be able to put like different slabs connected together. I wonder if they would restrict it with like say like if they would no, because that would be stupid if you could like just give us chisel and bits. I feel like that'd be too tiny. Like that'd kind of get overwhelming working with. So I was about to say something stupid where like maybe they'd only allow you to put like stone or stone brick and mossy stone brick slabs on top of each other, but that would make no sense. Why would they only allow that? Instead of like you could put like a diorite slab with a stone brick slab or something like that. Because that'd be kind of cool. You could, I feel like you could transition things pretty cool that way. Maybe not that direct block combination, but there's definitely people could cook there, especially with the wood types. I feel like. Maybe it's a little too perfect up there, but maybe that's why I had it like that. Which actually, that might, I mean, that's, yeah, that's fine. That makes it look like the walls, like, maybe we have a hole in the wall. Like that, yeah. And maybe having it just like that is fine. Where there's, you know, it's underneath, it's chipped away. Do I like that? I'm staring at it. I'm like iffy on it. Yeah, I'm okay with it. I'll live with that. Yeah, this wasn't anything major, but I like it. Because like I said, when I first built this, I think it was like day 300 or something. And it was like, yeah, I just wanted to have something cool to signify where I spawned. I'm pretty sure I don't even spawn right here. I'm pretty sure I spawn like right next to it over here. They usually spawn me like up here on a tree or something for some reason. Or they'll spawn me like right here for some reason. Even though I watched the first VOD of me doing it, and this was totally where I spawned. And I built here, and then they were like, nope, we're never gonna spawn you here again, which is probably because I built here. But I don't care. I'm okay with that. Yeah. I've been hanging around here a while. I wonder how much decent amount of honeycomb was collected. And I'm sure decent amount of honey was collected just from hanging around the area. Ooh.
W's in the chat. WWWW.
Hey, tell me Reed, thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate that. Whether you're watching a YouTube video, whether you're chilling out here in the chat. Either way, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for the sub. Oh God. Yeah, I have plenty of protection. I should be. Nothing's gonna get set on fire. I say as that sounds really loud in my ear. Probably close by, but it's fine. Yeah, no, we have plenty of lightning bolts around, so they're probably just striking the lightning bolts. Case in point. Or lightning rods, not lightning bolts. Lightning bolt, what am I, Pikachu? This was the most inefficient, like, this is so stupid as an armadillo farm, but I just put them here because I didn't know where else to put them, and it slowly, like, accumulated a lot of scoots for no reason. It's kind of funny. Oh, yep, there's another one. Actually, what is around here? Did I put any moss around here that's gonna burn? I don't think so. No, we're fine. Like, I've lightning rod the hell out of this place for the most part, where things shouldn't get struck too badly. Why did that just sound like a skeleton horse or something just spawned? I should probably step away from the lightning rod. I don't actually know. There's a tree burning down. It's not in render distance. Oh, catfish. So you missed it, actually. I discovered that apparently my tree did get hit by lightning because some of the leaves were gone. Even though I have a lightning bolt or lightning rod above it, but I guess the 16 chunks or whatever it covers wasn't in the safety zone. So I just put another lightning rod above the giant tree to do protection. And you got Nautilus shells in your hand? No. But you are dying to the conduit. Where are you all coming from? There's like so many of them. Now I'm knowing why there's random, like, that's a firefly. I was like, what the hell am I staring at right now? Yep, they're just trident. Where are you? I just seen it. I seen the... Here he is. I seen the subtitle. Ow. I don't think he dropped the trident, sadly. Kind of depressing. No conduit or not, no Nautilus shell, no trident either. Why am I even asking for a trident? Legitimately, if I look at my my ocean chest, I think I have like 7 tridents, and I already have both trident like types fully enchanted. Like, what am I supposed to do with these tridents? I don't know, bro. Actually, wow, I do have 7 exactly on the dot. Don't know how I actually guessed that properly. Ugh. Oh, before I grab my fireworks, let me put this stuff away. See, cobblestone, and then the rest would go over here with the steps over here, and then I'm pretty sure walls and slabs would go down here. Yeah. Somehow there's a method to my madness on where I put things. I don't understand why I know where I put things, but I know. Also, I think I just like blacked out. Did someone just react in chat with like a heart or something? If so, thank you so much. If not, ignore me. I might have blinked too hard and I thought I saw it. You ever do that? Like, you blink perfectly as like the lights flicker and you have to like question out loud. Guys, did the lights just flicker or did I just blink really hard? And it's a 50-50 what it could be. Cool. Wait, I was gonna say, why do I hear a skeleton? But never mind. I know exactly why I'm hearing a skeleton. This guy down here. Wait. I know I'm hearing lava over here, but why am I... Was it... Oh. Huh. I've been down here because it's lit up. I don't know why I heard lava, and I was like, wait. And what the hell is that cobblestone? What the... Sorry, I just had to sound whore there for a second to figure out what... I thought I just went crazy. Also, I ran out of stone. Of course I did. Like, I legitimately thought I went absolutely insane because I was hearing lava, but I knew there was no lava nearby unless we were talking about this lava. I was like, there, I shouldn't be hearing it that way though. Anyway, so I think the next step of the, if we did, so I probably won't be doing that tonight, but if we did do like the renovation type stuff again, we probably connect this somewhere. Because right now, like, we're underneath my house, underneath the water. Little coral reef I've made in front of my house. So this might be where we go into the other side of the farm. That might be something. Maybe. Because if I'm thinking correctly, we're like right there. And then bang. That would be kind of simple. Instead of that one where it's like perfectly aligned. So we had to like, yeah, it was just awkward. Yeah, and then we could come like right here to match this third door or this middle door. Or we just screw everything up and come out there and get even more confusing because we have door right there, door right there, door right there. Then we just have a door randomly out here. Who knows? I don't know. That's probably where I'm going to call it for tonight because I did start stream a little later and I don't want to do too much tonight. Oh. Whoa. Yeah, but no. This is a chill time. This is a chill little stream. Nothing like too big or heavy or anything like that. Just chilling, playing some games, chatting with the chat. So once again, what the hell, Burton? Pacers win up 2-0. Hopefully, by the next time I stream, I might have won the series. Actually, yeah, holy shit. Because game 3 is Sunday, which I'll be working, so I won't be streaming. Game 4 is Tuesday, which I will be at work. So they could sweep them. They won't, but they could sweep them. And that's the way the cookie crumbles. Yeah, I was staring at chat. It still slightly got me, but I was staring at chat. You gotta wait until I'm busy. I wish there was a way to make it not appear in chat. I've tried my hardest to make it not appear, but it always appears. Very annoying. But anyway, yeah. Oops. Oopsie daisies. Never opened this. So this is gonna update above my head, I think. Right? It'll say Laura's name. And nope, it'll say Sunflower's name because she was the last one to sub. But yeah, Josh, thank you so much for the 65 months Or no, that was yesterday. Laura, thank you so much for the 19 months. And Sunflower, thank you so much for the 29 months. As well as Tommy Reed, thank you so much for the sub on YouTube. As well as anyone who hung out in chat, whether you lurked, whether you typed in chat. Seriously, we had a bunch of people check out and pop their heads in today. I appreciate it. Catfish, it was nice seeing you again. GZ, Suju, JJ, Ainfa, AJ, Sniper, Maddie, anybody else? Sunflower, obviously. Putrid, Jake from I don't know, every time I see Jake's name I want to say Jake from State Farm. Anybody else who was in chat, thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. I'm really bad. I probably missed someone. Pixel King, yeah. Anyway, oh, Jackie as well. Oh my god, fuck, I literally missed a person who's in, like, I see their name still. I was scrolling up trying to find people. Geo, I miss Geo. But anyway, okay, yeah, I'll see you guys next time. And yeah, also, well, oh yeah, I didn't know I hydrated when you jump scared me, but I'll hydrate again. Good night, Catfish, and good night, everybody. I will see you guys later.
Oh no, you did something bad. Get in the cage.
Bye-bye. Bang. I still haven't found purple cum emoji. You gotta, maybe your phone isn't like, you might have to Google what phones get the update. How old is your phone? Maybe your phone's too old where they aren't updating the software to give you purple cum. Which would, that's, you have to upgrade your phone to get purple cum is that might be kind of crazy. Want to check it?